the Soot Scale Kobold Caves. We had a brief encounter with Artuk, who crow familiar. It was had a crow that was chilling by him, and he was working with this cauldron, and he was talking to Varys about how he was make Varys rich. If Varys did this job for him. Then Bartok was initially rather reluctant to work with any of us, but ultimately decided that we could help after Apnik convinced him that it would result in no risk to the other kobolds. And then we went and we spoke to Chief Sootscale. Found out that there was they have a deity called Sharptooth.
Old
Supposedly speaks to them through a statue, and they wanted the statue recovered. And the Chief Swisscale sent us on our way. We left. Talked to Napnik a bit more. Napnik gave us a little bit of a heads up about the mites. There was like a wolf cave near them. They'd let some people wolf den. Tried to ask him for like if he knew anything about what had happened in the battle before when the kobolds had tried to attack. Then did group our new party member to Old Sycamore, and he identified that it was a tree that occurred when there was sort of crossover between the first world and real plane, and they tended to be ill omens, and that they were really like viewed as sort of sacred by Fae. And then we descended into Mite caves under Old Sycamore, and we had a couple of us had some difficulty with falling damage. Rhea took a tumble. um, didn't go so great. We then eventually remembered we had rope, which let us successfully get down the other passageways a little more easily. We fought some centipedes and a mite. The mite ran away, and we defeated the centipedes. And we followed the mites down, and we fought a bunch of mites who had a magical link tree that let them ignore difficult terrain as traveling along the tree roots. The fight went pretty well in our favor. Varys demonstrated his skills by pointing at mites and having them explode. And
like Yondo.
and so we fought the mites. We defeated the group of mites, and that was where we called the session.
Something I didn't think about until we were talking. By we, I mean Steven was talking. Getting back up going to be very hard. That last jump you guys made?
We used a rope for?
A rope that Dietrich was holding on to.
Right. Oh, Nessia could try to. Well, Nessia can climb back up, but unfortunately, Nessia can't really have a rope.
That's the thing. Remember, it was he had to like jump down. You have to try jumping up.
Dietrich's good at climbing, so getting back up shouldn't be too much of an issue.
And acrobatics to get back up.
Oh.
Now, hopefully, you know, there's another way into here. Maybe we'll find that way out.
That could be. Well, you guys have just finished your combat, so if we were to start chatting, I think time. But I think Steven did a good job. How does everyone else?
I agree.
Me too. Great job.
Thanks.
You did a thing.
Dun, da, da, da.
Well, if you guys are gonna chat, time.
Yeah, I think Dietrich's going to kind of try to get ahead of everybody, scout the way.
Okay, it's very very hard, but you see rows of wooden pecks that lie in the earth, some hung with tiny filthy cloaks. Center of the room's rickety table held together with wine, covered with red checkered tablecloth heaped with figs, gravels, multiple kinds, apparently arranged in the shape of a map. Once you get at the edge of the, you can see weighing down a piece of paper is a bloodstained ivory statue of what looks like a crouching reptilian devil. A bulging burlap sack that sits.
Hmm. Could I make out exactly what the map looks like it's entailing?
Give me knowledge geography.
Right? Hey.
Okay, there is like a very as accurate as you could be with these shitty materials. There is a like extremely accurate, detailed map of the hex that you guys are in and the one with the soot scale cave, which is made with like a pile of bloody stone rocks.
Hmm.
If you hadn't known where the soot scale tribe was, this could have how to get to it.
Hmm. Definitely
It
put
comes
that.
over and looks at the map too. So you said there's a statue?
Yeah.
What does the statue look like again?
The statue looks like a crouching reptilian devil.
I was gonna look at Dietrich. Could this be Sharptooth?
If so, it's a pretty strange place to put something known to have significant value to another tribe, especially an enemy one. You would think
I
it would be more guarded.
think
Initiative
maybe we should.
checks. Initiative from everyone.
Oh. Okay. Hey.
Oh, Nessia, go.
You guys are
Nessia with the
doing very
Yeah.
good.
Oh, initiative.
Yes.
Sorry, I realized that one.
Golly. Forgot you had a +10 to your initiative, Skylar.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
He rolls a 2, and it's actually a 12.
Yeah.
From
I thought Rhea had good initiative.
from underneath the table and from the crevice on the far end of the room, you hear and then a bunch of mites charge out from underneath the table and up the crag. You see one of them is riding a very large tick,
Oh dear.
dozens of eyes on it, 6 black, hairy, muscular limbs with spikes coming off of it, and the mite on the back of it seems to be wielding a makeshift trident on this rickety platform. It almost
We
looks
could
like
be
it's
in trouble.
flexing at.
This just took an interesting turn.
Oh jeez.
Oh, that's
That is awesome.
terrifying.
That is awesome.
That
It's
is awesome, but
terrifying, but awesome.
horrifying.
That is nightmare fuel.
He kind of looks like a crackhead.
As someone with arachnophobia,
Oh, that was my fucking table.
Aren't ticks in the same family as spiders?
I don't
They
know.
are.
I'm just
if
afraid
I'm-
of bugs. Sorry.
No, I think ticks technically have 6 legs instead of 8.
Well, that is nightmare fuel tick. Yeah, we are actually in a little bit of trouble right now, guys.
As a note, you'll see there's one spot called Mike Tick Rider and one called Giant Tick. I will be changing those names to fit the two creatures, but the one that has the little mite on it will be the rider. The other one is actually the tick.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Oh god, the mites are teaming up with bugs.
So they're so the tick rider and the tick are in different spaces.
No, they're in the same space. I will just be having the Tick
Tickles.
Rider off to the side so that you can tell which one he is. Yeah.
Tickles.
Grabbles and tickles.
I
Gravel. That's
Grapples
right.
and tickles.
I
Oh my
love
god.
it. That is awesome.
Oh no, the mites are just as adorable as the kobolds. No.
Except the mites are
Well,
trying to kill us, and
yeah.
kobolds.
That's what makes them uncute.
Yeah, they look more like they look like cracked out goblins to me.
I mean,
They,
yeah,
they
yeah,
do. They do look like cracked
Yeah,
out
yeah,
goblins.
fucking, yeah, they're just laying around hiding coke.
They think we're FBI agents doing a drug raid.
Oh shit! It's the pigs.
Yeah, yeah, we're the popo.
All right. Well, this is bad.
This is a good ambush.
This was a pretty good ambush.
Well, it helps that they're really small. And they're in their home field. So, just to make everything clear, everyone here can see Tickles, yes?
Yes.
Tickles
I take
being
it as
rid
yes.
by Grabbles. Grabbles will be off to the side, but if you're trying to hit him, he is technically in the same spot as Tickles.
Okay. Tickles is the one who represents where they actually are.
Yes.
Okay.
And Grabbles will be moved around Tickles as need be for the combat, so he might not always be off to the right, but just remember he is always in Tickle's spot. But Nessia is up.
Jellyfish was on high alert. Sia is going to try to. She's gonna do a full attack. She's gonna try to bite flop.
Flop.
Bite flop. Nessia.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll look away for one goddamn second.
Okay. So we're gonna roll Nessia's damage now.
Flop's gonna die.
Yeah. Poor flops.
So, Nessia, just sort of that thing where she sort of floats, where her jellyfish top part sort of floats a bit towards Flop, and looks up, and then there's that like sort of half-formed mouth that shows, and then there's just this big old chomp, and big old chunk missing out of Flop. As Nessia's mouth then proceeds to vanish back down, and she's going to lash out with her tentacles at Grabbles. Tickles is riding tickles.
Luck with that one.
But that didn't do any damage. She can grapple Grabbles.
Try it.
Oh boy. Just pull him off his rider, off his mount.
The tick is confused without his rider.
Quick. Flow that I have saved as marks.
Do you want to
Just for
be
this.
grappled with Grabbles, though?
Someone abandoned us. God damn it, Steven.
Steven ended up, I think something happened.
What the fuck, Steven?
Darkest day.
Oh no.
He went. I think his entire computer crashed. He just went offline.
Rough.
Well, this is kind of awkward.
Fine. Want to try and give him a minute or two?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
give him a
give
few
him a minute.
minutes.
Go on.
Was that Steven or
Is that Steven? He's a combat man?
combat maneuver?
Oh, combat maneuver. Okay. Okay. Wow, that wasn't very stupid.
I guess maybe it's just his Discord that crashed.
Well, didn't work. Unfortunately. But it's your turn.
Yeah.
Hi, Steven.
Okay, so I I may have accidentally hit the wrong button and opened the bookmark inside the Discord tab. So I didn't realize, but you guys weren't able to hear anything I said over the last like minute and a half. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. We thought your game crashed.
Yeah.
Oh no. So Nessia tries to grapple, tries to attack with her tentacles. Reach out. They hit the mite. They don't hit particularly well as the giant tick rears back, and she loses her grip on grapple. She loses her grip on Grabbles, and is unable to successfully pull him over to her. And that will be it. Sorry about this.
We're having a hard
Okay.
time grappling him.
Oh.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes.
All right. So
I'm so lonely.
Dietrich sees the mite suddenly come out, sees the one right next to him, and draws out his masterwork hand axe. Just going to take for a good chunky swing at it at Minx. Good meaty swing.
You guys never saw giant ticks, but this Tickles is technically a giant tick, so this is the first one I know some of you were expecting to see. This is what they look like.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Are those what live in those woods that we were?
Actually,
A
it might
bunch of
be
time.
giant fleas. It's actually giant fleas.
Oh.
Of course, around Sandpoint.
Oh man.
But still.
Oh.
So this Tickles is the same size as all of you.
Jar Jar
Nice.
Binks is dead.
Jar Jar Minx.
I love it. So Dietrich is going to draw his hand axe and lift up and go for good downward swing and catches him right in the clavicle, and it beds his axe a few inches into its shoulder before pulling it out, and Minx just crumples to the floor. Now it's time for Tickles.
I'm a little scared of. I'm gonna be honest.
Tickles is now operating on his own since Grabbles is grappled.
Oh, no, he missed
no,
a grapple.
Yeah, she failed her
Oh,
grapple check.
didn't you? So initiative being adjusted.
Did not roll well.
Fine.
The fuck? Oh,
Man.
there we go. Wait, why did you move Tickles?
Tickles
'Cause
and
he's
Grabbles
mounted?
would go at the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he goes on his owner's initiative.
oh, sorry. Whoops.
I had his own initiative set because it's an automatic thing. I thought it was good to keep it that way in case Grabbles did get grabbled.
Rhea's gonna move back.
That's the muddy part right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Back to there, and she still has her dagger out, but she's going to attempt to acid splash Tickles. So, pretty sure Tickles has cover, right?
Yes.
Give me a -4. Or against.
I forgot, how does the in melee work when there's reached and I think it doesn't count for you hitting Tickles because he's not the one. He's not adjacent to an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
right now
I'm just gonna give you cover from people around him. So. But I'll give you height advantage there.
Okay.
That's +1.
And he is flat-footed, right? Since he hasn't acted yet.
Yes.
And this is full cover, so it's going to be a -3 then, right?
Yes.
Full cover minus plus the 1 from height. Okay.
Yeah, so it would be -3.
Right. Acid Splash. That's why I couldn't find Acid Splash. I was on Nessia's action tab. Should we target Tickles?
I love that their name's Tickle Gravels.
Well, that's not gonna hit. So,
We're shooting
okay.
for 15.
Yeah.
5 natural armor.
Yeah, but the mites things don't seem to deal as much damage as they should to them. So, she was like, I don't think Acid Splash is gonna. So Rhea takes a few steps back, moving a bit away from the direct combat line with the mites that could charge at her. Trusting in Trick, Nessia, and Creston to hold the line, and sends forth a little glob of acid, but it just sort of it misses and just hiss, and there's a hiss as it strikes the wall and melts a little bit of the rock, or not the rock, of the tree roots, or well, hits something, and it melts, and there's a hissing sound, but nothing comes of it.
So there's ground around you. That's what all these edges and a lot of the floor is. The tree roots are like the dark brown, spider their way up and down.
Okay, well then she hits some dirt, and some dirt dissolves in the acid, and that'll be it for her.
Well, come here, Tickles. 5-foot step into there. I'm pretty sure Tickles is in range, so
Tickles is in range.
yes, Tickles is in range. Anyways, here comes the sword. The
You didn't
sword has
shoot for
hit.
flat-footed. You gotta shoot for flat-footed.
Oh, it is? Oh, it's flat-footed. Okay.
Yep.
Modifiers, here we go. Flat-footed. Well, at least
Modifier.
will make it easier to hit. Damn.
Oh!
Well,
He's literally no easier to hit flat-footed than he is regularly.
never
Touch.
mind.
Touch is his weakness.
Oh shoot!
Here we go,
I shot
guys.
it. Well, he was flat-footed and touch for Ray's attack, but it didn't matter. She rolled a 5.
I don't know, what is it default to in that case? Does it go to better, or what, or does it go to what on average is better? 'Cause I don't know.
Good
I
question.
think it's always touch. So
But does it default to flat-footed if it's flat-footed and touch?
it's a touch attack, so I still default touch because it's.
Well, we already fucked it up, so we'll just leave it alone for now. Dregs is gonna move up. Come over here.
Does he get an attack of up? No, he didn't.
No.
He just
Try and
managed to get-
attack Virus.
Okay.
Or Varus is what it was, right?
Yeah.
Odds are in your favor. I should have rolled that properly. Even better. Comes up, tries slashing at you. Jump back out of the way.
Like, felt me, dude. The 2 times that these guys critted on me, the first one was for 1 damage, and the second was for 2 damage. These guys can do nothing to you.
They don't do very much damage.
Oh shit! Flops is stabilized.
Tyler, you're up. Your HP and your initiative are the same right now.
Oh, amazing.
Let's see if we can maintain that. Can do. Kill something? You gonna move? You gonna both?
I mean, if I spellcast in range, do they get an attack of opportunity?
Generally speaking, yes.
Yeah,
I mean, you can try and prevent that, but it can go bad.
yeah. Defensive casting. If you're not a
But
combat,
also,
if you don't have combat casting, it could. It's
well, it can always go badly even with combat casting. But yeah, you can also take a 5-foot step.
yeah.
Okay.
If you 5 foot step south, you'd be.
Well, then let me do that. And yeah, let me magic missile dregs. Or force missile, rather.
Which is just discount magic missile, but is still just as good at this.
It's great. You have been great so far, man.
Evokers are terrifying.
Oh, what?
2 damage to dregs.
Not a point and kill this time, but it smacks him a solid blow, drives him back a step.
Nice. Hey, Gravels is up.
I'm scared of tickles and gravels. I'm gonna be honest.
Creston is within full attack range.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, let's see if his ride check's good enough. Yep. So both of them are gonna attack you. We'll start with Rabbles. His attack is the nice one. the fuck? Let me just read this right. I don't like that. His art doesn't line up with his weapon. Looks like he has a trident, but they just have a dagger on him.
That is messed up.
Damn it, Gravels.
Like he definitely has a trident.
Biggest dagger you've ever seen.
It's a dagger with a long hilt. Basically
It's
a
a
spear, but it's
medium-sized
still called a dagger.
It's a dagger spear.
I kind of get it, but like, give us different art.
To be
I-
honest, when it comes to mounted combat, a spear makes more sense than a dagger would.
How would you wield a dagger against some? Mites aren't big, but still, it seems awkward.
Look at how close he is to the head. They're just gonna lean in and attack at the same time.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I guess just dagger attack. Guy's not even meant for melee combat, but that's what got him. Help if I have him targeted though. Miss, and then he will have Tickle's attack.
This is what I'm
Don't let me
scared
Tickles.
of. Tickles is scary looking, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's right,
lucky
Tickles.
little fuck.
You're not gonna tickle me, Tickles.
And Tickles has a good to hit. Tickles is a scary bugger.
Anyways, apparently Jar Jar Minks might be saved. Who knows?
And then we'll have him do another ride check. Okay. Move over here. Actually, better yet, I'll have him move the other direction. Have him move over here.
At a 5-foot step.
Mm-hmm. Get a lot of action economy if you're good at your ride checks, and just been lucky. Over there dying. Ah. Next is Nunks.
Go, Jar Jar. Oh wait. Oh no, wait. That's not Minks.
Jar Jar Nunks.
Jar Jar Dunks. Oh god, no.
He's gonna try and make you do a save.
Oh.
Wait, who?
Nunks.
Oh. Oh.
Nice.
Oh boy, that could have been not
This isn't
good.
good.
Will saves.
And then he's gonna move up,
Well,
dagger in hand.
what did that do to me?
None of your business.
It's absolutely my fucking business. But okay.
In the awkward situation where I think Nessia, I think what Nessia would do here is move back to protect Rhea. So Nessia is gonna 5-foot step here.
Doesn't need a 5-foot. Do a regular movement.
She can't full attack if she
That's
regular
true.
moves.
You're looking to do a full attack.
So she's gonna 5-foot back here between Rhea and the mites. Charged around. And she's gonna try to bite Dregs.
I think this might be the most dangerous fight you guys have.
Bite.
As a character-wise, yeah, but
Well, that was a bad
Oof.
roll by Nessia. She's gonna try to tentacle dregs.
Wow.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Well, it still
Oh.
missed, but at least it wasn't a third nat 1. Um, Nessia tries to. Nessia moves back and tries to interpose herself between Rhea and the mites, and mite and some tentacles flail out at this at the mite, but Nimble Mite like jumps, lands on a tentacle, jumps off, and Nessia fails to get any purchase on it. She did interpose herself between them, and Nessia makes some like aggressive chiming noise. She moves back to Rhea's defense.
That just sounds like some shit out of a meme. Aggressive chime.
I've shown you the aggressive chiming. Remember, I linked it to you.
Yeah.
Hey, can we get a photo of Nessia with the words aggressive chiming noise?
Oh, like make a get art of Nessia and then have like a thing above it like with a sound effect and be like, aggressive chiming noises.
With lens flare and all.
Will.
Angry chiming intensifies.
Mites for days.
Yes. He will, figuring Dregs is probably going to be taken care of by the rest of the crew. He focuses his attention on Nux and follows momentum. And using the momentum from Minx, he's going to go in for a swing. Let's go. Aw. Sadly, the little Nux is just a hair too quick and dodges right out of the way of his axe.
Rhea?
Right. So Rhea is Rhea's gonna 5-foot step here, and then Rhea is going to start past. Oh, I don't know if I really don't know if she wants to try to enlarge Nessia.
She would be squeezing.
Oh, she would even there.
Yeah. This room's only big enough for medium creatures.
Oh, you mean like height wise?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was okay. I was thinking about the width, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, should be like slouched over. There's a place in the future that you could do that. I don't think this is the right one.
Yeah, I don't think this is the right time for Nessia to become big right now. I was just thinking about whether Rhea would try that, and I think that is.
I mean, it might make it so it's harder for her to fight, but it would make it so it's harder for the lights to get.
I don't think she'd do that now. She could move there. Square. She'll move there. She will throw an acid splash at Grabbles this time. Sure, he
Okay.
gets cover again from party members.
Yes. Gave you the high ground though, so still only a -3.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give him partial cover from the table though.
Grabbles gets partial cover, even though Grabbles is on top of Tickles.
Point. Okay, I won't give him partial cover, but I'm not giving you height advantage.
Okay. Oh, it's just a -4 then?
Yep.
Okay. Bat. That one felt like it was actually. Alright, well, that's it for Rhea.
There
Please
is
tell
a
me you're not
sad
mind
thing
controlled.
happening here in that Gravel's very low level encounter, with allies. Cavalier, that means he's Cavalier.
Oh, he's a Cavalier?
That's what he's being played as, right? He doesn't actually have class levels, played as a Cavalier. Even like there's a mounted archer fight in the first session of Rise of the Ruin Lords. He's like boss at the end, and he has some minions and dangerous. They gave him mounted combat, and they gave him that lets him take less of a penalty archer checks. He's running around on a dog while you're goblins, and you can't keep up with him, and he's just shooting at you a couple times per round. And in a fight of equivalent like difficulty, like I don't know, I just feel bad for Gravels and Tickles. They're like the worst build
Remembering
I've ever
playing that
seen.
character.
I get it though.
I'm scared of Tickles though.
Tickles is
scary
fucking
looking.
dangerous. Tickles is still dangerous. It's just like objectively, this is like a less dangerous.
Okay, please tell me I am not mind controlled.
You're good. I would tell you if something was happening to you,
Okay, good.
or at least if it was
Well-
affecting you now.
Oh, so I am affected. It's just not happening now.
That
Anyways,
may or may not be the truth.
anyways, I want a 5-foot step to the to where you put Grapples right now. So can you please move him? Yeah, there we go. And I'm assuming the Tickles is flat-footed.
No, he's not.
Okay,
Ooh,
never mind. Time to roll for the gigantic fucking sword. That is not good.
oh no.
I wish you had the reroll.
What?
I said I wish you had the reroll.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he had the reroll too. Nessia's
Give it
reroll
to
wasn't so
me.
great.
You got both of them today, didn't you?
I did. I'm not going to be doing a summary next week.
Okay,
I like
Dregs
doing.
is going to 5-foot step and then provoke from Nessia.
Ooh.
Nessia gonna take it?
Yes. Take it.
Okay.
Eggs.
Nice.
Ooh.
Damage.
Hey. Oh wait, that's not good.
Hey.
Dregs
That's
goes
good.
down. Yes.
I think I'd like to cast Grease on Tickles.
Ooh,
Well, it's an
shit.
area effect.
Yeah, you'd
Grease
hit
on
Creston
Tickles
too.
square. Oh, you could cast it in such a way that it would hit Tickles where Grabbles is on, right? And the squares
Yeah, I mean
behind.
it's at 10 foot, so I mean yeah, I can avoid Creston. It's 10 foot, so I think I can avoid Creston, right? I can like aim it over the table.
Hit me.
But what I was saying is you could get Tickles, the square behind Tickles, square above to the square to the left of Tickles, square above left of Tickles, and then Grabbles. I know Grabbles isn't there. You can
Yeah.
get those 4 squares.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah. Draw your square. You know how to make squares?
Um, No, but I'm looking at it right now because I heard you talk about it in the previous game. Right click, drawing, is it?
Pointers. You need to size it, and you can only size it when you first drag it. Yeah, now drag from the center and put it where you want it.
Okay, like that.
Yes, just like that.
This is great.
Grease is very good.
Oh
Give me the
god.
cast.
If it's anything like the last time we had people casting Grease, he's gonna start naming the characters Greasy.
Spoiler.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can put the save on Tickles.
Those must save.
Just stop. You don't do it on grabs or dregs.
Okay, so on to
You need to untarget dregs.
oh, okay, I still haven't targeted.
Yeah, save.
I clicked the button, but it doesn't actually seem to have anything in there for it to do.
You have the shitty version of Grease on your. You need to go look at spells and grab the one that was made.
Okay, let me do that real quick.
On your sheet. You'll have to readjust your parrot spells, but you can do that after you've actually cast the spell.
Okay.
Not your turn. Very lucky.
A pretty good DC on you.
Very good.
Yeah, Varus has some high int. Would be my guess.
He came prepared.
Well, remember he has a +5. That's why he can do the missiles 8 times per day.
Right, yeah. He's got a 20 int. He's smart.
Doing anything else? That was your standard action.
Uh,
You see Tickles couple legs shuffle around to balance its muddy floor.
and no, that's it. It's all on my turn.
Rebels is going to try and what he wants to see.
Whoa. I think he succeeded.
Yeah, definitely. Grabbles will do his attack first.
Good.
Oof.
Okay, it wasn't too much damage, but I am still uncomfortable with the damage.
And Tickles will do her attack. I don't.
their attack.
Ooh.
Oh, come
uh-oh.
on.
We might be in some trouble.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's most of my health.
You want to give me a fortitude save?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why?
Because I ask you
Did
to.
something
Uh,
bad happens when this thing bites you? Oh
It's
no.
cool. Okay.
I'm safe.
It's gonna try and grab you.
Okay, so so is my combat maneuver, right?
No, I roll a combat maneuver.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's combat versus AC. Whoops.
Ooh, you little lucky. That was like right there. If it was one higher. The tickles bites you, tries latching on, but you pull your leg away. You can see there's now this crescent moon gash in your
Wait, do I?
what?
I'm just checking if I have something.
I die.
Fuck.
You might want to
What?
back away.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah,
some trouble, man.
Yeah, I want to back away. What do you think my next plan is to do?
On that note, Dunks is gonna 5-foot step.
Wait. I
And
know this is probably not possible, but can I 5-foot step then move, or is this just
no,
a 5-foot step?
5-foot
Yeah.
step can't be. It's either 5-foot step or other movement. Other
Okay.
movement. You can do movement equivalent actions. Can't do a move and a 5-foot step.
Okay.
Dunks is gonna cast a spell on you again.
Just barely.
Oh, doom. All right, Nessia is going to 5, 20. Nessia moves in, and you hear a voice, and there's a voice that's sort of a rhyming musical version of Reyes. Back. Nessia actually talks. I'm in the game. At Creston, and then she is going to attack Tickles. Tentacles.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, come
Oh
on!
my
9!
god.
She did that.
Oh,
She's
come
gotten 2
on!
of those today.
Oh wait, never mind. That's Nessia. Yes.
That's double nat 20.
Okay, I thought that was fucking Tickles for a second. Okay, I'm happy.
I did Nessia's. She rolled
It
a
didn't
crit.
crit.
She didn't do the crit.
It
I'll
says
clear it,
critical.
click the crit button, and then do it. Unless there's something Tickles has that makes her immune. That would be terrifying. I don't see anything on the sheet that suggests. Hit the crit button on the modifiers and then roll.
Okay. Work. Okay, that was my bad. when I coded in Nessia's custom attack, I forgot to actually make her tentacle mass have crit times 2. So now it's gonna be right. Sorry, that was my bad.
One more try.
That's better.
There we go. That's better.
Nice.
So Nessia, moving with great jellyfishy speed, or as fast as she can go, really. She books it over as she, after like Rhea saw Creston get real hurt. Nessia seems to react to this and charges over real as quick as she can, for Creston to makes that sound for Creston to fall back, and then her tentacles wrap around Tickles and squeeze hard. And then she's going to try to grapple. Wait, no, I don't think she wants to grapple Tickles. I think Tickles wants to grapple. I don't think Nessia wants to. Nessia is not going to grapple Tickles. Nessia is going to squeezed real good.
Oh, that brings us back to the thing you've been doing at every point until now. Nessia, do it.
Yeah, Nessia probably would try. She'd try to squish it. Nessia roll a CMB.
Doable.
To add her last time, because she has the +2 from grab.
Oh yeah, especially if you got.
Tickles is grappled. So is Nessia.
Nice. Throw it on there. The one that it's actually hard to get, Rip.
Oh yeah.
CMD of 29.
With all those all those legs. So that would be
I think what you'd basically be trying to do is buckle half of them. Throw grapple on both.
I just was moving grappled to X bar, so sign it again. Alright. It'll be yeah. Nessia came to help.
Thank you, Nessia. I'm barely surviving.
All right. Well, with Nux having moved out of the way and Creston now in need of immediate attention.
Oh, and there's
shit on
Grease.
top.
And there's Grease.
Get the
Yeah.
little shit on top of the tech. Got it.
Let's see. If I were to. Yeah, I think that's what Diedrich would do. He's going to drop his hand axe. He's going to 5-foot step this way, drop his hand axe, pull out his longbow, and take a shot at Grabbles. Try to knock the rider out.
There's a question. With the grapple, is Grapple still mounted?
Yeah.
And if I got height correct, the table wouldn't provide any sort of cover.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm also going to add deadly aim to this.
Okay.
Let's see what this does.
So I'm there's partial cover and not
there?
partial. Yeah, he's getting cover from.
Oh, okay. Let's see what be giving him cover.
Maybe not dead.
Yeah, if Nessia is giving him, if Nessia is given any kind of cover, then yeah, he probably wouldn't go for deadly aim. He'd want to try to ensure the highest chances of success.
Okay.
Isn't trying to get. She just there.
Yeah. There we go. Now let's make our roll. Oh shit!
Nice.
Oh,
Yes.
Damn it!
damn.
Hey,
that's
you
so
still hit
good.
though. You still
That
hit.
would've
So
been-
good.
That would have been awesome.
Damage.
Yeah. Oh shit. All
Hey,
right.
you
Well,
still did damage.
Hey.
not as much as I was hoping, but it's still good. So as he moves over, he drops the hand axe, looks over at Grabbles, and strings up an arrow, and it lets loose and catches Grabbles right in the shoulder as he's trying to reel back for Nessia's grapple. Done a bit of damage, not a lot, but definitely hurt. Definitely hurt.
Yes. Oh. Could go there. But I don't know. Would she do that? I think she would. I think she would in this particular. Oh. Trying to decide if Rhea would do something or not. I'm legitimately unsure. I think one of her friends are in. Move up here.
And this is when we find out Varys has been working with the Mites all along.
That would be bad. She's gonna move up there, and
Oh,
Rhea
no.
is going to call out to leave my friends alone, and going to push out her hands, and a gout of fire is going to sprout from them. To be going to burning hands.
Rough. Safe way for you to do that?
That's what I was trying to figure.
Look at the diagonal for 15-foot, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Grabble's. I think it hits Tickles.
Yeah, it would first go into the spot that we're showing Grabbles in, and then it would expand into the spots that Tickle and are Grabble, and then it would go out another. It's perfect right there. It would just hit Tickles.
Right.
If you aim directly diagonal from you.
Right. That was the.
Yeah. Good call.
All right.
You got them both targeted?
I do.
Yeah. Give it to him. Nice. Mitch. Why is that? It should be reflex for half. Am I?
Should be. Yeah, Burning Hands is
Is the coding set up for that? I'll manually adjust it, but I want to know.
No, the coding was wrong.
Okay.
Fixed it.
I fixed his HPs.
Rhea runs up.
Moderate, I
Leave
think.
leave my friend alone, and then sprays fire out from her hands. And
Hear crunching
okay.
sound. Popping.
Other note is that Rhea doing that, Rhea is now going to suffer the drawback until
Oh, future. Actually, I don't think it
Okay,
applies to this, does it?
What?
There. I thought it did, but if you don't think it does, that's okay. Your drawback says that.
It's for
Uh,
open flames or things that are on fire.
right when you're adjacent to open flame or are on fire. She was adjacent to fire that shot from her. But if you don't think that is, then that's okay. I don't mind one way or another.
I guess I probably like mechanically it makes more sense like looking at the fire spells if it's in your advantage, but I think with the idea behind the drawback it's supposed to be the other way around.
As an instantaneous fire effect adjacent to you or affecting you causes a penalty to apply until 1 round after it's.
Yeah.
She did just.
I'm going to say it
adjacent to her.
applies. Yes, it'll apply.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I assumed that it did, so that's fine. I wouldn't mind either way, but I feel it was more right for the character of apply.
Okay.
She would not have sent out the gout of fire if she was not seriously burned.
Yeah, she doesn't use that spell. Unless she has to.
Okay. So I'm going to do a 5-foot step and drop my large greatsword.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out the Lutheran hammer. I'm assuming that pulling it out is a swift action.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's part of a move action, but you're not doing one, so it will take your move action.
But because you 5 foot, you still have a standard, so you can attack.
Okay. Good. So, going to fucking power attack.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Not think it would be smarter to use sword 5-foot step?
You have a point there. Okay, big ass sword first.
I'm just gonna note that Pickles is grappled, and grappled creatures cannot take attacks of opportunity.
Perfect. I'm going to
Rabbles
bring out
isn't,
large.
though.
Rabbles isn't grappled, so he could, but Pickles can.
Yeah. Tickles, I'm coming for your ass. There we go.
Yes.
And I'm going to also use elemental assault because fuck you.
Elemental assault doesn't work on your weapon.
It does.
I thought we talked about this before.
No, it does. It literally says it says or attacked with weapons held in those hands. It works with weapons.
Okay.
What?
Said okay.
Oh, sorry. And I'm going to use fire damage because fuck this bitch. Oh yeah. And plus the 1d6 fire damage. There we go.
Yes.
Now that's how you do this shit. So, Kristen, fucking pissed with this thing, just does charges one big swing, and as at the beginning of the swing, you actually see a little bit of sparks. Then all of a sudden, the entire sword just goes up in flames as she does one big slash across the beast. It does. It looked hurt from the big slash, but it was the fire that was the fire that is now running through the body of the creature that really brought it down.
Still up.
And I'm going to do a 5-foot step because there's still still a creature on top of it that can do opportunity attacks. So
now, if you want to, you could drop your big sword as a free action.
Okay.
To pull out the loot.
Okay, I will do that. I thought the 5-foot step took up a move action.
No, it's a free action.
Free action. You just if you're also taking an actual move action to.
Okay, so yeah, I'll drop and pull out the Lutheran hammer.
The thing with that, and I'm only going to say this one more time, so please pay attention.
Yeah.
You can only do a 5-foot step if you're not doing other kinds of moves. Still make a move action, drawing a
Okay.
weapon. Can't do another type of move.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, I understand.
People bleeding out.
Varus is going to shoot a force missile at Nux.
Nessia maybe shouldn't have gone for the grapple. Because grapples is an archer.
Ah.
Nux
And the
is
force
down
missile
though.
catches Nux in the face, and Nux goes flying backwards. Out of the fight for the moment, at least.
Very tonguey filled groan. Done?
I'm done.
Gravel's gonna chuck a dart at Creston.
Oh, this ain't good.
All right, and he doesn't provoke because Nessia is grappled.
Point blank shot.
Just tinks right off the armor.
We'll move on to Tickles. Tickles is not gonna try and break free. It's just gonna try and attack.
Isn't he disabled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tickles fights to the death. He doesn't give up.
Yeah, Tickles don't give up.
Wrong person. Fortunately.
No, don't injure me.
That's better.
All right.
So technically I probably should have went with the grapple. Oh, hold on. Nunks. Nunks is disabled. Nunks is going to do something. Nunks is going to try and throw a save on Rhea. Odds are in your favor. Nice.
Very much so.
Good
Nessie is
roll,
up.
Rhea.
Yay!
Ray has been just rolling them.
Lots of 1s and 20s for Rhea today.
Yeah, and Nessia too. Uh. Okay, so Nessia is going to maintain the grapple. Attempt to maintain the grapple. Oh. That's a CMD +2 for her grappling.
Plus
her grip.
4 for
+4.
having the grapple.
Up. Okay. Making sure she still has tickles targeted. She does.
Hey.
Awesome. All right, and then she's going to choose to inflict lethal natural attack damage to the defender.
Okay.
Pinnacle it.
Nice.
And I'm going to remove the grappled and then I'm going to remove the grappled condition from that. Just to release it as a free action now that getting back.
Nice.
next level, she gets constrict.
Constrict is nice
Yeah.
until you
And then,
fight something that built for constrict.
well, Nessie is also going to. She has some good stuff for that, so that's it for her.
That snake I have in my Kingmaker game built for grapple. And it has constrict on it, and it's really good at it until I go and fight something like an owlbear or a chul, something like that that's made
Oh, yeah.
to fight me, because then I'm just like, I'm above average, but they're built for it. Or what
Okay.
my GM will do quite often is just attack me instead.
Yeah.
Then the squishy archer dies. That happens a lot. Hey, Trick, you're up.
Yes. Now that Tickles is dead, I assume that automatically dismounts Grabbles.
Tickles is dying, but yeah.
Down for the count. So if I tried to take another shot, I'm assuming the table would now be giving him cover.
I feel like it.
Do what?
I feel like
Would that be full or partial?
I'm inclined to believe that it would.
Total cover.
He's little, and it's a table, you know.
With a
Not
cloth
big.
over it and a bunch of.
That would mean there'd be no.
It'd be impossible.
Yeah.
You'd need to
Yeah. So.
You could also just pick your axe up and go over there. Make sure Tickles doesn't. Well, it's.
Yeah.
You could pick it up, 5-foot step, and hit Nunks.
Not gonna
Disabled,
5-foot
not-
step into that spot. Oh, for Nunks, yeah, you could. Nunks should be bleeding out though.
Oh.
He was disabled.
I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it to where my let me see if I'm trying to remember how pulling out what pulling out an item is.
Normally a move or full, depending on where it is.
So what I'm probably going to go ahead and do is
Tickles is from Tomb of Horrors. Isn't that kind of weird?
I mean, that sounds like an appropriate place for a giant tick to come from.
yeah.
It does, but it's like that's where you pulled from Tomb of Horrors, Kingmaker. Okay.
Unless somebody has a healing spell, I'm probably going to go ahead and move over here and use my standard action to pull out my potion to cure light wounds to hand it to for Creston to drink up.
Glug, glug, glug.
That'll be my turn.
Alcohol.
Ah.
So yeah, I'm just standing there holding the potion in my hands, ready for Creston to go ahead, take it up on his turn.
Doing Steven?
I'm sorry, my audio had glitched out for a second. Ray is gonna try to acid splash Grabbles. I'll do that in just a second. Oh wait, I guess she can't because Grabbles is behind the table, right? So he has total cover.
Yeah. If there wasn't a cloth that was draped in a way specifically to avoid, you guys being able to see through it, and there weren't chairs, and he wasn't tiny, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Ray is gonna move over. And she's gonna try to stat. Oh wait, where is Grabbles? Is he in tickle space still, or is he?
He's in tickle space.
Okay, so she'll move there. And she'll chuck a acid splash at him now that you can see.
Fair. I am going to give him +4 regular cover.
Oh. Well, she's okay. Well then, Rhea's going to have a -8 because she's also shooting into melee, right? Because Nessia and Grabbles are in.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know
Shooting
what?
for that 20.
Yep, shooting for that 20. Well, if she rolls like Nessia has been rolling.
Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on. Before you do that, I'm pretty sure I need to roll for a fall on his part. Yeah.
All right, because Grease.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's just mount went down.
Oh.
So let me do a ride check for him because he might be on the ground right now. I mean, he's going to be on the ground, but in a good way or a bad way. Okay, yeah, it's regular. He's gotten very lucky with his ride. Just proceed as intended.
Okay. Yep. That was kind of expected, and that will be it for Rhea.
Okay, I'm gonna drink that fucking potion.
Do you have potion to cure light wounds already coded in, or do I need to go ahead and give it to you?
I definitely have to. I definitely have to
So
grab it.
1d8. You could just roll a 1d8 plus 1 and then add it to your inventory. And then add it to your health.
Well, I have
Yeah,
it
I'll
coded
just
in my.
Yeah, I'll just run a 1d8. Oh, come on!
Wow.
Well,
Dude,
you're
what?
you're a,
What are you
you're a little
complaining
less.
about? You just like tripled your health.
Yeah, you're significantly more healthy than you were.
Yeah, in a way. So it's actually kind of funny. So like Preston just kind of reaches out to grab the potion. Dietrich notices that his entire fucking arm is on fire, but as soon as he grabs the potion, it just automatically snuffs out as he just chugs it down.
Calm down, juice.
Yeah.
His red
Yeah.
wine.
To be honest, it kind of looks like Spartan Rage from God of War. So
Fired.
true, but yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Okay.
He just glugs down a potion.
Or that. Varys? Speaking of that, I got, if you guys go to Humble Bundle right now, I believe it was on Humble Bundle. No, it was actually on Steam. Mass Effect Trilogy is $35 right now.
Yeah, I saw it's on sale.
I got it last night.
I'm tempted. I missed that game.
I never played through the first or the second one all the way. I played a lot of them, but I'm gonna do it on stream.
Cool. Well, for
Great
anybody who
choice.
wants to see, I found something that was super. We were talking about owl bears a moment ago,
Yeah.
and I just found something that's pretty cool.
Owlbear art.
Owlbear board game.
Hellbear Rodeo.
And
Oh,
they're
God.
playing the Owlbears playing D&D.
Oh no.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah,
As
I just couldn't
themselves.
help but share that one. Somebody posted in another server I'm in, and I was like, "Oh, this is so fitting."
I think owlbears are like my favorite like iconic fantasy creature just because I really like Avatar. Of course they're owlbears, but they couldn't just be owls or bears, they have to be owlbears.
I honestly wish there was a way to get an owlbear as as like an animal companion.
They're not
Without DM. There's not. So
not even as like a
GM,
beast rider or something.
it's not. It's a magical beast, so it's not on the list. And the and the monstrous companion doesn't have it as a specifically named one. Like basically have to ask your GM and have your GM basically either mock one up for you or say this is the CR level. This is the level it's equivalent to, and that's the level you can get it.
I mean, to be fair, if you look at the mechanics of the owlbear, you could really just take like one of the bears and slightly modify it, or just take a bear and call it good enough and be like, this is actually an owlbear.
Yeah. Would you? That's the sort of that's the sort of cool flavor thing. It's just like I want it to be a bear. I want it to be an owl bear. I'll just use the bear thing. I just want it to be one. Yeah. That would be cool.
Because realistically, the shtick behind owlbears is that they're hard to hit and they have a lot of HP. That's their two main.
Yeah. They are really cool. Sorry for interrupting your turn, Skylar.
Go ahead,
No
Skylar.
problem. Varus is just gonna throw a force missile at Grabbles. See if he can finish him off.
Can you see Grabbles to throw the force missile at him?
It doesn't require an
Yes.
attack roll.
Yes, I would give him penalties, but he doesn't need to worry about those.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he is
mean,
in
full cover
Tickle's
doesn't
spot.
bother force missile, so
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah.
You can hit him.
Magic Missile's big brother.
Yeah, Magic Missile's baby brother.
No, I said big brother.
Where does that roll go? I just watched the dice just roll
It
through
just-
the entire screen.
Yeah, just disappeared. It was
Me
gone.
too.
It's like
So-
my people need me.
You know that music when they're trying to show something like spin off in the distance? It's like bang, ding, bang, ding, bang, ding, bang.
Nice.
Disabled. This is interesting.
Help Grabbles are surrounded.
Gravels on the ground next to Tickle's body, looks over at him, looks back at Nessia, and just charges forward with dagger held next to his chest in both hands. So close to a 20. Telling yourself lucky. Gravel starts bleeding out. That's not what I meant to do. No more initiative.
Ooh. So I gotta ask, what is it that Tickles does if Tickles has control in a grapple? Because you said Tickles can do something in a grapple.
Blood drain. Anytime they end in control of a grapple, the target takes a strength and constitution.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a tick.
Yeah. Let's just be glad that Tickles never had control of a grapple.
I really think I should have done that. It's not that Tickles is great at getting in control of a grapple, especially against someone who has good CMD, but I think like story-wise it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tickles, like really just even though that entire counter wasn't designed very well, just Tickles' abilities and HP kind of make
It could
hard.
have been way worse encounter if done differently.
Yeah, we were fortunate, and Nessia getting in there and doing some good damage, and then Preston getting that last good hit in.
That went
I
way
don't know how
better
I
than
survived with 1
the.
hit point.
Yeah, we are lucky. We are lucky that
Uh,
Creston is alive.
That went way better
does-
than Thorn River Camp.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any healing potions?
Rhea used hers when she fell down and took a bunch of damage falling down, and Dietrich was the only other one who had enough money to buy one, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Bet you
I
guys
have
don't
no
have
clue
an.
how we're getting out of here.
Well, I think we have to try to continue onwards. Let's loot the. Let's see if there's anything of value in this isn't. In this room.
Dietrich will go ahead and grab the statue and store it in his pack just in case it's the right one.
Underneath the statue, let me get. Are you guys gonna try and save any of these guys?
I don't think we're gonna try to save the mites.
About Tickles.
But Tickles.
Okay.
Well, Ray is definitely not gonna try to save Tickles. Tickles just a giant
Alright.
chunk out of her friend.
may I decapitate the gigantic tick, please?
Yeah, give me a crit hit.
Okay.
You're coup de grace the tick.
Fine. I was just joking.
Oh no, you don't
What?
need to roll to hit. It's a crit. You just get a crit.
Yeah, the crit on the sword is a fucking 19.
Oh no, you
No.
rolled a crit. You roll the damage. You roll the
Oh.
damage on
You just
the
need to
critical
hit the
modifier.
critical button in the modifiers tab.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you're
Okay.
definitely gonna kill it.
Okay.
I think it
But
only
wait.
has like a few more con points to keep alive.
Okay. I don't know how to wait.
Con of 19.
Okay, well that explains why it had so much health.
It didn't even have max health. It had so it was 48 plus 16 and it got 39, so it rolled low.
I don't know how to do crit damage.
There's the modifiers.
The modifier button.
Plus or minus next to the little man, the little effect man up in the right.
And
Oh, effects. That's what it is. Okay.
it's not effects, it's above effects.
Oh, it's above effects.
The modifiers button, the plus and minus, like I just said.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Whoops. Okay, critical
And damage.
damage.
39.
39.
That's
Didn't
so
even
scary
target it.
watching all those d6s.
Look at how many sixes he rolled though.
Didn't even have it targeted.
Oh no.
You want to count target it. You're gonna have to hit the critical button again.
Okay. Target.
It's scary watching all those d6s roll.
Watch this. It's gonna
And
be
kno-
like the opposite.
And knowing they're all
You know-
weapon. It's
You know,
all
you know
weapon
what?
damage.
Actually, just to add insult to injury, power attack.
Oh god.
There we
It was-
go.
It was almost as much damage. Tickle status dead. Tickle's
Dead. Done.
A headless
I just
bug.
I decapitated it just to say fuck you.
All right.
I ain't dealing with this shit.
Trophy. Take it to the trophy. Take it to the trophy.
Fine. Go on. I'm not going to take it as a trophy, but anyone else is free to.
I don't think we want to take the giant tick's. I don't think we need to take the giant tick's head as a trophy. Let's just be glad that we all survived. That was close.
I'm not going to take it as a trophy. I just want to get my anger out.
So
Okay.
what were you saying about the underneath the statue, Jacob?
There's a little note.
He's gonna move over there. Watch.
Yeah, there's a paper underneath it, and it says us on it, and it says them on it, and there's 2 columns. It's obviously some kind of like accounting for the war. Do you speak Undercommon, Dietrich?
Sadly, no.
Okay, then I can't tell you what it says. I already gave you too much.
Unless Goblin uses Undercommon script.
Nope. Unless Varus has Undercommon, you're fucked.
Nope.
Yep, no one here can read it.
Huh. Whites don't speak Sylvan?
Only language they have is Undercommon.
Huh. That's interesting.
You'd
They're
actually...
Fae that don't speak the Fae language.
You might be surprised how often there's Fae that don't speak. It's kind of like a less extreme version of Net.
Ah.
Yeah. Sorry. Can't tell you what's on the list. There is multiple things on the list though. And then there's that sack underneath the table I brought up earlier.
Let's look. Rhea will look at the sack.
There's a dozen small spears, 193 copper, 120 silver, and 32 gold.
Oh, okay.
Decent haul, decent haul.
Start
Before
throwing this stuff in there. There's an alchemist flask that's on the party sheet for some reason if someone wants it.
I think that was Dark Cassian's.
Oh yeah.
Well,
He
you
took
guys,
the alchemist fire.
you can still have it.
Is the ivory statuette the one that Dietrich grabbed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that we think might be.
Change
Old
the
Sharptooth.
name on it just for convenience sake to say like I don't know what would be the best way to put it. Ivory reptilian devil.
Speaking of, before Dietrich puts it in his pack, he is going to investigate it a little more closely, see if there might be any inscriptions on it.
No.
No?
No.
Alright.
Can I just detect magic and see if anything's magical?
Rhea will do the same.
What do you detect magicking?
The
Particularly
room?
the statue and like the spears out of the loot, and yeah, maybe like the room in general. but
No. The room emanates magic.
That makes sense. The roots are always glowing.
Yeah, that's what you would find out after probably a few minutes. Is that anytime you're pointing towards the roots that they detect as magical.
That's actually really cool.
It's also kind of
Makes-
fucking annoying. You're like, I checked the
it ma-
room, half of it detects as magical.
Well, it makes sense. We saw the mites whenever they were touching the roots. There was that like light around their feet.
True. They actually, when it brings up, I'm gonna read a little text when it brings up creatures. Looming nearby is Grabble's pet mount, a stocky tunnel tick the size of a bugbear named Tickleback.
Oh.
His name's Tickleback! Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Well, I know what I'm doing with my next character.
That was awesome. I will just say that. Like, they were honestly, despite that being, as you put it, a not very well set up encounter, that was a scary encounter.
Yeah, it's potentially like terrifying. Unfortunately, like there's some really juicy shit that you guys can't find out without Undercommon. But hey, maybe this is a good reason for you guys to get Undercommon.
such a like it's, you know what, we would have been fine. We had someone who I'm pretty sure spoke Undercommon at one point.
Dark Cassian did, yeah.
Yeah, he was half drow, and I believe Undercommon's drow's basic language, ain't it?
I think they only get Drow, and then if you choose other languages, Undercommon is one of them. I don't think Common's on the regular list. You only get Common if you take linguistics. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if that's not the statue, or if you feel like being dickheads, there's probably some value behind that statue you guys found. Like, it looks really nice, even if it's not magical.
Is anyone gonna want a flask of alchemist fire?
Give it to a melee
Rhea
character.
shakes her head vehemently.
Give it to a melee character. Give it. I feel like if we're looking at the two people in the group who should have it most, it should be Dietrich because he's going to be better at throwing it, or Creston because it gives him a ranged option. Basically, if Dietrich throws that at a human, it's a guaranteed hit.
Yep.
I say, Dietrich, hey, hey, Dietrich, do you mind handing using these grenades?
So, Rhea will comment that looks like it could be the old Sharptooth, but hard to be sure. And we did promise the kobolds we would help deal with the threat. And I think there's probably still more of a threat in here. Should we push on? Also, I'm not sure how we're going to get back out the way we came in. Especially with... Well, we don't have someone up there to hold the rope anymore.
Least we could do is see this through.
Just a little bit worried about Preston. He looks kind of bad.
Yeah, I don't know about our ability to push on. We came to get a statue. This seems to be a statue. They sure fought and died for it, whatever it is.
Whatever. Let's do whatever gets the job faster done.
Well, we don't know if this is the right thing.
I
That's
don't
the
care.
problem.
They asked for a statue. We're going to bring a statue.
Brings wrong statue to fanatic kobolds. Insist.
Yeah, that I'm a little bit concerned about. If we bring the wrong statue, we might not be able to help. Remember the kobolds? They told us, at least ones we talked to first, told us that Tartuk had put a curse on their leader using the statue.
Like, you can see a seething anger in Creston that is just kind of trying to suppress. He's like, fine, let's keep doing this.
You hang back a little ways. Don't want you getting even worse for where you already are.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. And he just kind of pulls out. He just pulls out a bow.
Oh right, yeah, Creston has a bow.
I'll go scout ahead, see what other threats there might be, if any.
Preston has a bow and a lot of ammunition. Combat.
We decided to split it.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
80 arrows.
We have found a lot of arrows during our time.
I could really just give. I could just give it to Dietrich.
I feel like 100. I feel like 100 arrows is about a good number for full capacity.
You
I
move.
feel like any more would be kind of cumbersome.
I don't even carry 100 as a fucking archer focused character who never does. And the reason I carry so many is they're all cold iron, and they're almost all of them are covered in different types of blade. I can fight most, like ghost salt or adamantine.
It's eventually what I plan on having done for Dietrich. He'll make different arrows for different situations.
I didn't even buy durable arrows until level 7.
So, what do we see?
As you head northwest in this room, you approach a deep, ominous chasm that splits the passage. It's a few yards wide, and twice as deep, but you see thick ropes of tangled roots that fill the entire area. The passage continues on the far side of the chasm between ledges, numerous loops tied into the hand and foothold.
Oh boy, is this more climbing?
You want to explore the rest of the dungeon?
Just saying, we go back the way we came. We take them the statue. If it's not the one they want, we come back with a kobold army.
They don't have a kobold army. Most of them died, remember?
Yeah, a lot
They
of them
come-
died when they attacked.
We come back with 3 kobolds.
Maybe 4.
Dietrich's going to kind of pull on one of the vines. Does it feel durable enough for medium-sized creatures?
Give me a perception check.
All right, let's see.
They all look durable enough, but you can tell when you pull on one of them, it looks like some of them are rigged to fall when you try using.
Okay. I look back at the others.
It's risky, but we can give it a shot. Or if you want to go ahead and turn back around.
How deep is the chasm?
Like 20 feet. A few meters.
So we could. Okay, so we could. So we could climb. So we could like climb. We could like rope climb down. Somebody climb up the other side.
Rope's not
Rope
needed.
climb up.
Rope's not needed at all.
Oh,
Yeah, like the vines are basically ropes. It's
Well,
just some of them are
roots.
Like, fucked.
No.
No roots. Sorry.
The roots can be used as handholds. There are multiple loops that have been tied into the roots that are meant to be handholds, and some of them are traps.
so maybe we don't use the loops and we just use the regular roots.
Dietrich knows which ones are traps, though. He can tell.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he could point it out to us, so he can tell us which ones are safe.
Yeah.
If he went first, he could chart a safe path for you guys.
Okay. Rhea goes over to Dietrich and's like,
And it's
"You can do this."
literally impossible for any of you guys to fail. 5 climb check.
Okay. We got this.
Yes, it is just a matter of taking time. I would also let someone with a not terribly difficult acrobatics check jump to the other side if they're trying to do something.
Yeah, I'd prefer to just climb.
Okay.
I think it's better just to climb.
Give me
Safe.
accelerated on accelerated. Let me know on the climb check.
Dietrich will probably go first. He'll do accelerated climbs, pointing out the different loops, the rigged ones as he goes down.
Or is he going down or is he going across?
We're going across, sorry.
Going across is acrobatics. Going down and up is climb.
Yeah.
Oh,
what I
okay.
that's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
sorry.
So you said
5, 10.
let's see. If I remember correctly,
Map
it's
is rough.
-5 for accelerated. Where's my climb? There it is. Okay.
Okay, that's enough for you to do a half movement. Do a
Alrighty.
regular climb check, and you can get down to the bottom. It'll be tight, but take it up from there.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
You don't need to roll for it. 5 gives you automatically.
Yeah. +6 climb regularly. I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna ask everyone to roll for initiative now.
Oh, come on.
The pride and joy of the Mite tribe dwells here. An immense
Oh, no.
25-foot-long giant whiptail centipede.
Oh no.
Creature's normally coiled on the far north end of the chasm, but it's likely to notice anything other than a mite that attempts to cross the chasm. If it does, it hisses and clambers up the walls to attack.
So at this point, we have Dietrich down in the chasm. Boy.
Rhea with her freaking rolls tonight.
And when they say giant centipede, they do mean giant. We're talking a huge size creature.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh God.
we should have gone the other way.
We're explorers. This is our job.
Holy!
Oh,
Shit!
How are we supposed to fight a huge-sized creature?
I'm so glad that I have a fucking bow now.
This isn't good.
Good luck, fuckers. Good luck, Chuckle Fox.
Let me
Let's
just
go.
tell you right now, Will. You rolled literally as bad as possible as you could on a perception check.
Really?
Yeah.
A 23?
Uh,
Bad?
No, that perception check, I rolled a perception check for you behind the curtains. And you rolled a 1.
Oh. Oh, it was to notice the creature.
Yeah, it was just a general
Oh,
perception check.
shit.
Close to the vines.
Gotcha.
So, wow. Okay. That is very big.
Thankfully, the only one that goes after it is me.
So I just have a question. So that's where it is.
I don't, it's not actually going to be there, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be farther up.
Okay.
So,
You're right there.
So
by the time we encounter this creature, would Dietrich be like right here or so?
You'd be like down here. You can have one of those
Right.
2 squares, whatever you prefer. I assume that one. Right
Yeah,
across.
probably this one.
Everyone else
I'm
can be
gonna
wherever
remove,
they want. You know, as long as it's before the giant hole in the ground.
I'm gonna remove power attack effect.
The effect token on the combat tracker.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
go to the
Your
combat
banner on the
tracker.
combat tracker.
Oh, combat tracker. Yeah.
The effect button
Back button?
on the combat tracker.
Oh,
Little
there we
man.
go. Oh, there we go. Remove. Okay, there we go. Delete. Sorry.
Another dangerous fight.
So does that mean that that area down there is big enough for a huge creature?
No. Teasing.
Oh, okay.
That's the one good thing you have right.
Sorry, but can we actually? I know. Sorry for being fucky, but can we take a 10-minute break now? Because my food court is going to close soon. What?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Call it
It's all good.
55 after.
Yeah. I blame everyone else. Anyways, see you in a bit.
Guys, a 55 after.
Sounds good. Cool.
I'm kind of scared now.
We'll be fine.
Problem
You
is,
think
none of
you're
us- we can't-
scared? Your name's not Dietrich.
Yeah, but but Rhea is scared that Dietrich might die to the giant centipede.
If that happens, at least he's lived a good life, all 16 years of it.
He's only 16 years old.
Yeah, hobgoblins mature slightly faster than humans do.
Oh.
So he's equivalent to a 18 or 19-year-old in terms of physical maturity.
We should have sent Nessia down first.
technically hobgoblins are capable of doing most things a young child could by the time they're 1.
Yeah. But Reyes was trying to have Nessia go first, and people were like, no, we got a scout. And I'm like, Nessia should just go first. Nessia has, oh, Nessia has as much HP as Dietrich does, and has a better AC.
Yeah, but we didn't think that there'd be a giant
That's true.
freaking centipede
We didn't know there'd be a giant centipede,
just chilling in the chasm.
a huge-sized centipede, just chilling down there.
I think Dietrich's first method probably would be try to climb to the other side as quickly as possible.
I don't think he's gonna have the time to. Maybe you can. But the thing is, there might be more mites on the other side. I just don't know. The other problem is Rhea can't even see the frigging thing. I mean, and she's gonna send. Nessie is gonna try to come down and help. And Nessia is good enough at climbing that she can probably accelerated climb down successfully too, unless she rolls like poo.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. See if 55 after.
Yeah, well, okay. She actually has a little bit worse roll than Dietrich does. She does have a +5 to climb.
Right. Can't remember if Jacob said if Jacob waited till Dietrich was already climbed all the way down before this.
He'd already gotten to the bottom. That's what he said.
Yeah.
We're at the bottom. We're in the chasm.
That's a good thing at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can. I mean, we have a chance. It's a doable fight. It's just going to be hard. The thing is squeezing.
If I double accelerate on my turn, I could possibly make it to the very top before its turn comes around.
On the other side, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That might be. You might be able to pull that off.
I have a feeling that I honestly don't think there'd be any more mites, just because.
Well, the thing is, this thing's huge sized, right?
Yeah.
Which means that if it comes close, like you can I don't know. Maybe you can. I'm just trying to think of whether like you could just like back up and make it come to us, and like if it actually comes into there, it'd be squeezing, and Nessia has 10-foot reach.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe I was thinking maybe I could fall back to like back here or something. Try to get in a more confined space where to have an even harder time.
Yeah, and Nessia can climb down, try to
Yeah.
get down there to help you.
I'm gonna get me a drink, so I'll be right back.
Okay. What do you think, Skylar? Does Varus have any magic? Does he have any tricks in his magic bag for this?
I mean, I've got a grease spell left. I've got an ear-piercing scream. That's
ear-piercing scream. You could stun it, or stagger it, or whatever it is. Daze it. Oh, daze. You could daze it with ear-piercing scream. That's something.
There is just a chance that doesn't.
Yeah, I don't have much juice left. I've got a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, the only reason this thing can fit in here is because it has the compact special quality, so it can treat itself as large, but it's still squeezing.
Oh, so even large has to squeeze down there. Okay.
Yes.
This whole time, well, I've just been going, okay, is this an opportunity for Rey to make Nessia big?
I mean, she'd be squeezing down there, but you could.
Yeah.
Make it big. Maybe it can't move.
The only reason a large person works on Nessia is because it's a summoner class feature lets it.
Okay. I mean,
Large person normally only works on. Yeah, and large person normally only works on people.
That's a shame. Let's make a giant centipede.
There is a bit of fun though, where if Rhea gets and she's going to try to at some point, assuming we make it that far, get a rod of giant summoning that applies the simple giant template to something you summon with it. She can summon Nessia once she's made Nessia huge. This is late game. She can make Nessia huge, summon her with the simple giant template, which bumps her size up by 1. So that would make her gargantuan, and then she can use enlarge person to bump her size up again to make her colossal. Me and my kaiju.
Chiming merrily.
Yeah. Nessie is great.
I like Nessia. Actually, a very interesting encounter. Either way, but it's so much better if it has a good check. Like, that was terrible. This is scary.
Yeah, we might be in some trouble. Good thing is Nessia is pretty good at climbing, so Nessia can potentially get down there and help. She's gonna do her best.
I'm getting
friend.
Deep Rock Galactic vibes right now.
Oh, so Jacob, out of curiosity, do you think that Rhea using Burning Hands there seemed appropriate for her?
I can't make that call.
Oh, I was just asking what you thought. I thought it seemed like a time when she would do it.
It's a very personal question.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you think it's right, then I.
Okay.
Skylar, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but if you want to be farther up, you can be.
No way.
I don't know how much it's gonna help.
I'm really not sure how we're actually supposed to fight this thing.
Not down there is the answer.
Oh, like we're supposed to lure it back and it'll come out of down there and we fight it up here type deal?
You're not gonna fight it in the room you're in. Stay where it is, but
Oh, jeez. Giant whiptail centipede.
This is gonna be a fun one. FYI, if we manage to kill this, Dietrich's definitely going to bring some part of it home as a trophy. This is definitely the kind of thing that Dietrich's hunter instincts would love to get his hands on.
I hope you've looked into the trophy rules then.
The what?
Rules?
Trophy rules.
Why?
Cookie cake. Halloween cookie cake. With M&Ms in it. I love M&Ms.
Yeah. I am. Anytime you run into a huge sized creature and you're low level, it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, because even though it's not next to you, it can hit you.
Because they tend to have reach.
No,
my
little girl.
They tend to have long reach.
Sorry, kitty kitty. It smells delicious, but you can't have none. So I don't need my cat dying of food poisoning on me.
You wouldn't want to fight this thing in the war room. You could fit in there.
Oh, it wouldn't be. You wouldn't be using compression in there.
I guess vertically worth keeping.
Because that's why you told me I couldn't. That's why you told me if I made Nessia big, even in the middle of the war room, she'd still have to squeeze.
Here's something that comes up, like is really GM dependent though. How am I gonna rule that? Because certain creatures are inherently taller, vice versa. They even bring it up when you look at the size chart. Like obviously this guy is huge, but vertically he's not very tall, right? He's probably as tall as Dietrich is.
Yeah.
As opposed to if we had Nessia size, sticks out above what is effectively a 5-foot square, right? But she still maintains that space, just like other creatures that are technically taller than 5 feet.
Yeah.
So
I'm not
that
even.
one
Yeah,
comes
I'm
down
not
to
entirely
GMs, but generally I wouldn't do that unless scenario called for it.
This is a fun note. You know, Nessia's best save is Fortitude. she's tanky.
Eidolon though, so isn't there a bunch of fortitude based stuff she doesn't have to worry about?
Yeah.
Am I right about that, or is that wrong?
I'm gonna just double check.
Like for some reason I thought she couldn't get like disease.
I don't think she can get diseases.
Well, poisons. I would imagine those are lumped together because there are a lot of creature types.
I
Like, I don't think I can give you an allergic reaction for.
You probably won't be able to answer this, but would a knowledge nature be able to be used to determine the centipede's trophy value? Like determine what part of it could be trophies?
Let's get there before we.
All right.
If you guys want to give me knowledge checks when you.
Since we're eating on the trophy rules,
don't have it.
depending on what kind of skills would be required, I could
Well, it
probably
depends on what you're
pass
trying to
2
get
of
from
them.
it.
I could potentially get work 2 of the skill checks required, but the third one would be difficult.
Because there's the identifying, and then there's.
Yeah, there's identifying, there's the harvesting, and then I have to create it. Either someone can use general repose, oil of timelessness, or another thing to extend the decay period. Otherwise, we have 24 hours.
Vermin are one of those things that kind of weird to me. I would have thought like I got into this test it would be.
I feel like
Well, so Nessia is an outsider, which means she's technically subject to the rules of outsiders, except she can't be banished or dismissed because she is native to the plane because she's from inside of Rhea's head. Uh, she's subject to the things outsiders are subject to.
Okay, she doesn't have any special. Yeah, so she can still be poisoned. Have to the noteworthy thing with them is the.
Yep.
So are we ready to see if we can survive this?
I mean, if we stay at range, we should be able to survive it. Well, if the centipede like spits acid or something.
That's the thing. Dietrich needs to get out of there for that to be a possibility.
Exactly. Look, I'm not worried about me and Varys. I'm worried about everyone else.
Just be glad they didn't put any feats on this thing.
Great.
I'm honestly pretty terrified of the giant centipede.
You should be, because
Centipedes are freaking scary.
Dietrich might just die. Let's just put that on the table. This is the most dangerous thing you guys have fought.
So you're saying fighting it inside the ravine is not a good idea?
I'm just saying fighting it. Bad.
Fighting
not
it
sure
is
that
not
we
a
have-
good idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure we really had too much of a choice about fighting it, but yeah.
Although a giant whiptail centipede is a huge creature, its compact and slender frame allows it to squeeze areas as if it were a medium creature. It still suffers normal effects for squeezing into small areas. Honestly, I think the disease from tickles or tickleback, which I love. If today was your last day. Oh my god, that's so great.
So what I'm trying to determine is, so... Okay. Yeah. I'm just not sure how Messia getting a disease would even work.
What do you
She
mean?
goes well, because so she like ceases to be periodically. Like I'm
I'd
not
have to look at those rules more specifically, because it could be something as simple as you send her away and it disappears, or it could just be something she deals with until it gets fixed.
Well, thinking about it, she doesn't gain any health when she's sent away. She maintains the same health, right? So it may follow under the same rule.
no, that's not actually accurate. She will come back to half if she is sent away due to like being
If
poofed.
if she is defeated and sent away, yeah. But I'm talking about like just regularly sending her away.
She doesn't heal. She does not heal hit point damage naturally.
Yeah.
There is a specific note that is hit point. It is specified she does not heal hit point damage naturally. I'm not sure what happens with diseases or anything like
So
that.
presumably
but
she heals stat damage naturally if it specifies hit point.
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't need to sleep.
Yep.
Interesting. I'll have to look into that more, because I've never dealt with an Eidolon long enough for that to come up.
Oh, you're going to be dealing with Nessia for as long as Rhea's around, and I'm not planning to leave the game. So
That's true.
I mean, she may be around 15 more minutes. You don't know.
that's why I said as long as Rhea's around.
I think
I'm
the
not-
only person who is like in immediate danger is Dietrich. Everyone else, your life at this point, the threat to your life is optional.
So are you ready to start this thing?
Yeah, Rhea, you're up. You stick around and watch him die, or do you run and let him die?
Jeez. I like how those are the options.
I mean, there's
Right,
other ones.
so-
Those are just the realistic ones.
So it's Rhea's turn, but Rhea can't see anything.
You could probably hear it. Give me a perception check. No, It's interesting that it doesn't show it to you, because you can see the red threatened area, but you can't see the token. It's just so big, there's a huge red threatened area you can see.
I don't see a threatened area.
I know. Because it's just you seeing the red part, it's not you seeing... Normally those are close to each other because of sizes. Like, look at a regular token, look at your own. You can see, like, the bottom edge corner of it, but it's not popping a token up because you can't see the actual stamp. You could
Hey,
technically
well-
cast in that spot, though. See where that green line starts?
Yeah.
The square above it. I didn't even do that line, by the way. There, when I got the map.
Okay.
Actually, no. I think that was from me. Because go up, not from the direction. You guys are as far up as you can with this chasm, but you can get back up with this chasm, which is what I did with all ways to get up.
Okay, so
What do you do?
uh
Could use that fire again if you have any more of it.
you could use what did you could use the fire we could use the fire again, is that what you said?
Yeah, burning hands.
She has one more spell. She doesn't have very many spells.
True. Oh, and the distance is very short.
Yep.
It's out of range.
Yeah, I mean she can chuck an acid splash at it, but I'm pretty sure it gets cover, right? Given she can see literally a little part of it.
From where you are, yes, it's getting cover. But still, it is huge and it's squeezed. It's not hard to hit, even with the cover.
Yeah, she's gonna try to acid splash it, but I can't target it, so.
Oh god.
Target it via the combat tracker.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Thank you, combat tracker. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds. I'm interested in checking out Foundry now just to see it, but I'm so invested in this platform, I doubt I'd switch.
I like Fantasy Grounds now that we've been in it. I've learned
and since we've been talking about like how long this is going to last, if this is something I can continue to do for an extended period of time, I plan on finishing it. Just as like a testament to that, the Rise of Ruin Lords game I run before this, we're on session 26 right now. So I'm willing to play if people are.
Well, yeah, which I, for one, Jacob, really appreciate that because these games, they've lasted and they're a lot of fun. So, okay, so is it -4? But do I get the +1 for the height advantage?
-4 and then the +1 for height advantage. Yeah.
Right.
-3 total. Still
Alright,
pretty good
Rhea.
chances of hitting this thing.
Yeah, Rhea has a straight, yeah, she has a straight D, and it's flat-footed, but this is touch. So, what do we do with this?
I don't know, just put flat-footed on it and see what happens. I assume it'll do it right, because anytime we've used a modifier, it has.
Okay.
We'll
Alright.
see, and eventually if we do enough touch attacks at flat-footed, we'll see the difference and realize which ones it's prioritizing.
Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay. As long as Dietrich gets out, we're going to be fine.
It
Huge
prioritized the
creatures don't
flat.
have a lot of AC.
It prioritized the touch.
Okay. Which is fair. Alright, I will do my 1d3 acid. Hey!
Nice. And
Uh,
no acid resistance.
Huzzah!
Nice.
Rhea will say to this, there's a huge centipede down there. And yeah, that's Rhea's turn. We'll pass it on to Dietrich.
So as Dietrich finishes climbing down, he looks over, sees the centipede, and his eyes go full on bug-eyed.
It's just staring at
Is
you.
that a pun?
Those
I
red
guess
eyes, no pupils.
Yeah, his red eyes almost matches the centipede's in terms of size as you see him suddenly just start clambering back up as fast as he could. He's going to use his full turn to accelerate to climb up this shit.
You
Wait, is he
hear what
climbing
at
back up
first
this
you
side or
think
the
is
other
his
side?
mandibles, but you realize it's the vermin's leg. That's how many of them there are. It's making that loud of a sound.
Yeah, he's going to climb back up, back to where everybody at the party is.
Accelerated?
Yeah,
Okay.
he wasted no time.
Okay, I thought he would climb the other side.
Probably
He doesn't
not a
know
good
what's
idea.
over there. You could. I wouldn't make the distance any higher because it's supposed to be like a V. I wouldn't make it any farther, so it would still be the same amount of check, same.
Yeah, but for all
Something
we
worthy
know,
of
the other
note
side
is
could
that
be its lair.
something worthy of note is that if you climb up this side, you can't make it up all the way this round.
Yeah, that was the thing. You'd look up and you'd see Rhea and Nessia are both there.
You're right. Oh shit. What would Dietrich do? You know what? I know exactly what he would do.
Is he
Ready
gonna
to go.
charge it? Is he gonna
You
charge
can't
it?
charge it down
No,
there.
no. He's gonna instead he's gonna work on
Or
he's gonna hope and pray that there's another exit on the other side. It's gonna be like,
Get out! I'll try to lead it away.
he's gonna climb
Oh
up
my
the other
god.
side. He's gonna start climbing up the other side, just full accelerated.
okay, give me a climb.
Come on, Dietrich.
Whew.
Okay, you only need to make a regular one and get the next piece.
Which you won't fail because you can just auto succeed.
Yeah, he's just gonna regular climb, get up right up here.
Dietrich climbs up the other side.
And as I get up top, I'm signaling everybody to just run, just book it. He doesn't
Wait.
think we can win this fight.
Oh, Rhea heard it with acid splash.
I mean, Varus isn't brave. If he's shouting "run away," Varus is all for it. So,
I love it. Varus is out. I said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
so yeah,
Mm-mm.
he's going that far, and he's gonna cast a mage armor on himself.
Good
Rhea
call.
looks back. Rhea looks back and is like, "I don't know if he can get out that way. We have to stop. We have to kill this thing. The Dietrich can come back, or we can go forward."
Dietrich,
just
you
leave
know
him
if
over
it can
there.
fit down there, it can fit anywhere you've been.
It could chase you, Dietrich. Yeah.
I
The good thing
know.
is, Dietrich, you could pull out your bow and start shooting it. Nessia, like, looks at sort of the jellyfish thing. Sort of turns towards Rhea a little bit. Sort of turns back towards Dietrich, and then Nessia is gonna try to go down.
Okay.
How far down is it?
20 feet.
Which does he actually need to make an accelerated climb to get down there in one turn, or?
It's accelerated to move half your movement, so.
Yeah, you only do a
Alright.
quarter to get if you regular climb.
Oh.
So if you want to get all the
Okay.
way down with Nessia, she'll have to do 2 accelerated.
Yeah, because Nessia has a slower movement speed.
But what's her climb?
+5.
Oh, okay, so it's just a straight dice roll. Still,
Yeah.
75% chance of success. That's good.
Yeah, Nessia is gonna do it.
That's more than most people are on a lot of their checks.
There you go.
Halfway there.
Hey.
Alright, Nessia is gonna try again to finish the job.
There you go.
Alright, Nessia is down there. Nessia makes some chiming noises. They sound a little bit mournful right now, but she makes them.
Nessia, you're a martyr.
Oh god. The jellyfish marked for sacrifice.
Well, look, out of everyone here, Nessia is the one who's best suited to try to toe.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, like at least Nessia can revive. Still not going to stop me from making martyr jokes.
Okay, well that is Nessia's turn because that was her using her actions to get down there. Here we go. Doesn't it take penalties on attacking too while squeezing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Dietrich, you can see that that Nessia has gone down to fight this thing. She's going to fight. You probably heard Rhea calling out that that she wasn't going to abandon you on the other side.
Just here. As it uncoils and it gets larger and larger as it slowly approaches Nessia. Literally like hundreds of legs, like the size like Dietrich's forearm.
Oh god, the imagination of it. It's like watching a giant living insectoid train charging towards the tiny little jellyfish.
Well, to be fair, Nessie is a pretty freaking big jellyfish creature. But yes.
Yeah.
It's you're watching one monster fight another monster.
Ooh, is she going to be big and we turn this into a kaiju battle?
Okay, if it moves that far, then it's gonna provoke from Nessia.
Do it.
All right. Okay, Nessia, let's do your thing. Look, I'm scared of this thing. Nessia's just gonna do her best.
Yeah, Nessia, you are a worthy sacrifice.
All three of you are within provoking range now.
Its range is that big, huh?
It has a non-lethal that has abnormal.
Oh, fuck. Well,
Okay, well, Nessia hit it.
Nice damage.
If I remember correctly, huge creatures aren't hard to hit.
oh my god, it's moderate now.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah. Nessia, okay. I don't believe Nessia can Nessia cannot grapple things bigger than she is. So she's not going to. She can't try to grapple it.
It's
As
not
this
a
thing
good
comes in-
idea anyways. Don't grapple things bigger than you,
Just-
generally speaking.
Just imagine just like a jellyfish fucking having a rodeo with a centipede.
Yeah, but to be okay, so this thing comes forward, and it's making this horrible clacking sound, and it's terrifying this, and then it's it's bearing down on Nessia, and then Nessia's tentacles lash out, and some of the creature's any limbs get shattered, and some cracks in parts of its carapace. She makes that chiming sound. She makes.
To
He's
hear
going
more
to
of the
fight.
clicking, Nessia will be the first. Nice.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, it has to roll a nat 20 to hit her.
Oh! No, that's good. Okay, so
Yeah.
Preston, he is going to pull out his bow, going to knock an arrow, and just do one quick prayer to Caden that they can have that everyone can have the simple pleasure of just leaving alive.
Sure.
And time for long. Is there any effects to have to do, or is it
You
just
can't
an
shoot
extra-
that thing.
Yeah.
You don't get to
shoot it.
shoot it.
What?
It's down a 20-foot hole in the ground. You can't see it.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
But you know it's
Yeah.
there.
I've-
You could hear it at this point.
Okay.
Everyone here
um,
can hear the clicking sound
Okay, can I see it from this range? Or
No, you need to get on the edge.
damn,
And if you
okay.
get on,
But I'm
if
still.
you get on the edge, she's gonna be able to hit you. So,
Well, we're all provoked. Like like even if I was standing back there, I was provoked. So
I don't know if you would have provoked from there. Remember, it's 20 feet down.
true. Okay, Okay, I'll just stay there and I'll just predicate him. Then go.
Okay. Right. So, wait. Actually, is Rhea within provoke range?
Yep.
Oh.
Remember, diagonals for melee weapons aren't counted the same. They don't double on diagonal. I guess I shouldn't have told you that because you wouldn't have thought you would.
I've been doing that for the entire game.
Did anyone roll me a knowledge nature? Did that ever happen?
No,
I don't
but
have
I can
it.
if you want me to.
Yeah. Give it to me. Hey, you could provide her with that information, that they have a really long reach. And that they're poisonous.
Yep. Definitely
Um,
point that out to her.
Rhea is going to try to cast defensively.
Okay.
She's going to try to defensively cast Acid Splash.
Okay. Throw it up there.
Okay, so
Does anyone here need a refresher on defensive casting?
Well, I'm not a caster.
Knowledge is power.
I believe it's DC 15
Plus spell
plus
level.
double the spell level.
Double.
This is a 0th level spell, so it's DC 15. Cantrip.
I believe in you. Rough.
Rip.
Damn it.
Well, she failed to cast, but she doesn't provoke or anything. She just
What
fails
is
to cast.
what is Rhea's fizzled out asshole splash? Acid splash look like?
It's
To be fair, I pronounced it like ASOL, not.
yeah, right, but it's close enough.
Pronunciation though.
So Ray is like trying to gesture, and like the gesture she uses for it sort of fumbles. There's a wince because like her fingers don't bend, like don't quite work the way she wants them to. And there's like a little brief sizzle of acid that like shoots out and just right in front of her. It's like makes a hissing sound.
You all get it because when she tries to cast this spell, you just hear a whoosh, and this fucking train of a tail comes and lands down next to her.
This thing is freaking terrifying.
She's going 5-foot step backwards.
Fair.
And she'll be like, she's like, Jessia, you got this.
Dick.
It's probably not in melee range, Dietrich. And trying to fire with a bow is probably not going to end well.
It's melee range. You're not in melee range. It's
That's
in
what
melee.
I mean. I can't hit it. I couldn't
Okay.
hit it with a hatchet.
Throw the hatchet at him. Not
Wouldn't
meant
it still
for that.
technically count as a ranged attack?
Yes.
Yeah, so it would still provoke.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should just fucking run.
No, you don't want to run.
I mean, a
Come on.
provoke from this is scary if it hits, but its odds of hitting are low since it's rolling a d20.
Dietrich does have AC.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead go ahead and provoke to try to help out Nessia with a good arrow to try to find a weakness in his armor.
Though, worthy of note, if it gets within its crit range, it will kill you.
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure you're making informed decisions.
I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. It's gonna try.
Hey, come on, Dietrich.
Wait, why am I? You have me
right
targeting.
now, Dietrich. Right now, you're targeting yourself and Nessia.
You have me selected, Jacob.
Fixed.
Oh. Whew.
Okay.
We're good. And he's gonna also. And I can't remember. Do I incur a penalty for being within his threatened space or no?
No.
No? Okay, cool. He's going to deadly aim this one.
You are firing into melee, though.
I have precise shots, so firing into melee doesn't bother me none.
Okay.
And don't forget, you have a height advantage.
Yeah, +1 height advantage.
That's right.
Nice.
Oh my god, it actually hit. And I know I shouldn't be surprised, but it hit.
Yeah,
This thing is
squeezing.
terrifying, though.
Yeah. Look, I'm not. It's less that I'm afraid of it and afraid of what will happen to Dietrich.
Yeah, but Dietrich doing good work.
You're doing it.
Ooh,
Oh my
nice.
god, you're actually doing it.
We are doing our best.
Yeah, so as Dietrich barely manages to dodge out of the way of one of its tails of its
Bite.
Well, that was
One of
its
it-
bite. It's
yeah,
trying
it's-
to bite
if it's-
you.
of its mandibles. He's going to look for its soft underbelly, and he's going to take a shot, landing right in between some part of its admin. Yeah, I can't speak. But you know what I'm talking about. Part of its stomach area. Hit it with a nice thud. That'll be his turn.
Virus.
Varys looks around after all is running away, surprised that nobody is running with them. It's like, what is wrong with all you people?
I just
You
feel
are
like,
you are the group
wait.
comer.
I feel like, wait, we can't leave.
And turns around, fine, and shoots a force missile from a distance at the centipede.
You'll need to be
Doesn't move an inch
closer.
closer.
Yeah.
Can he even hit with a force missile if you can't see it?
No.
I mean,
Well-
can I see it? I've sort of got a glimpse of an angle of it, I thought.
It's down below, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
know
then-
where it is, you just can't see it.
Well, then,
Like-
if I can't see it, I can't shoot a force missile, so I guess I do absolutely nothing. I'm hiding.
You
Just-
could
just get
ready an
closer.
action.
I said to get closer, you asshole.
You just came here for a statue, man. He just wanted the gold, man.
All right, Nessia.
Crit.
Nessia's gonna do her thing.
Crit. Crit.
That would be wonderful.
Crit. I'm calling it.
Please,
I'm willing to
Nessia's
bet
crit. We
$1
need the
redo.
crit right now.
That's a crit.
All right, Nessia's going to bite first.
That's not a crit, but still,
Still a chance.
the damage has not gone under heavy.
Hey, well, look, she's doing good work. Nessia is going to tentacle it.
Basically a
No
crit.
crit. Yeah. No.
But it's critical.
Oh, Nessia, you could have done so much more. But Nessia, like, it's distracted by Dietrich. Nessia sort of floats forward, mouth opens, chomps off a couple more legs, and then tentacles wrap around more, and she's like hugging like behind its head, and she's like crushing part of it. She's doing as best as she can. Here's the terrifying thing, Dietrich. You didn't 5-foot step away. It could go after you instead, but Nessia has heard it more.
It's gonna go after both of you. It's gonna tail slap Dietrich. Which, annoyingly, the way these are set up, isn't gonna be done right, so I have to modify it myself. That was almost a 20. And then it's gonna try and bite Nessia. Nice.
Imagine if that was the nat 20.
That would have been unfortunate.
And then it can
That's-
5-foot step, so it will 5-foot step up.
How many? How
Oh,
many
it has a
feet
climb.
do
It has a
a
climb
centipede have?
speed.
Of course it has a climb speed. Look at where it is.
Yeah, I was saying. Yeah.
And look at what it is.
The fortunate thing is that Nessia can still hit it.
Slightly above Nessia.
Fucking God, this is like a weird version of Attack on Titan. No, actually, it's more like the Alaskan bullworm.
I'm getting trimmer vibes for this match.
It's a graboid.
It's
Yeah.
it's the Alaskan bullworm.
Right.
What was his name from SpongeBob? Like Bill or something like?
Wait, the Alaskan bullworm has a name?
I'm pretty sure he had a name.
Okay, wait, I'm looking this up right now.
Well, wait, it's your turn.
Yeah, you should probably go ahead and use your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, yeah, sorry. Crescent's is still going to be there, praying to Caden for the simple pleasure of living.
Good to see how quickly this group breaks in half.
Well, I mean, barely any of us have eyes on it, and I am barely alive.
Fair. Rhea.
Okay. So Rhea can't see it from where she is, right? She had moved back because she's not right on the edge anymore.
What was that? Sorry.
I said I believe she can't see because she moved back.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Rhea will ready an action to acid splash it if it rises up high enough for her to see it.
Okay. Here's the fun part. Even with you guys stepping away, if you're in range, even if it can't see you, it can still try and hit you. There'll just be a mischance. Assuming it chooses the right square.
Right.
What are you doing, Will?
He's do.
You could delay till after Nessia. If he doesn't want to risk provoking.
No, he's gonna go ahead and go for it. He's gonna try. He's gonna go ahead and risk it. Risk it for the biscuit.
What are you doing?
Try to fire a bow at it again.
Huh? Gonna try and bite you.
Yep. Swear to God, this crits. Whoo!
Ooh.
Once again,
This thing is terrifying, though.
deadly aim. Let's do this. Okay.
Nice.
Yay, it hits.
Can't tell if my deadly aim expired or not. Don't look like it did. Nope. Okay, we're good. Now.
Full damage.
It's
Yeah.
disabled. Oh my god, so close.
It's still up though.
It's up, but it's close to death.
we have done a good job though. All right.
For a huge creature, its HP is kind of not all that, not as good as I thought it would be.
Nessia
But-
hit it real hard her first couple attacks.
That's true. So as it goes for another bite attack, he once again ducks out of the way and kind of just puts his bow, knocks a arrow right next to against his neck and fires, and it must have hit something very important because now the thing is rearing back and coughing up blood.
Missing a mandible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there's
is
an arrow
Varys
in it.
still going to fucking run away like a little bitch?
I think Varys is based on what Varys has done. I mean, he might just stay there.
I
I
mean,
mean, yeah.
he's gonna peek forward a little bit and see if anybody's dead yet. He's kind of curious. He's like, "What's going on?"
Oh my god, Varys, you're an adventurer. Stop crying in the corner.
Okay, well, to be fair, it makes sense. he's
I mean,
he's the new
elite-
person. He's scared of the thing. You know, I can see. All
I
right,
mean,
Nessia. Nessia's
I'm
going
at
to
least
fight it.
trying to get the gods' favors.
Nessia's going to attack.
Nice.
Oh, please kill.
Nessia's
There
going
we
to
go.
Nessia's going to keep attacking.
Oh shit.
Reflex saves
Reflex saves
from
Oh,
Nessia and
God.
Dietrich. As this gigantic beast comes tumbling
Oh,
down.
No.
Oh, we could get squished.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What do you think
Ah!
happens when a couple tons falls on you?
Oh no.
Okay, Dietrich, you're gonna be falling, so you give me another reflex to try and catch yourself.
Okay.
Nessia is gonna take some damage.
Yes.
Oh.
Not that much though. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah.
Says not that much. Literally rolls 66.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I just need to put the right number in. That was actually really good. Call it 9 damage.
Okay. So
And that
Nessia,
reflex is enough to catch yourself on the ledge. So you are technically climbing right now, and you would get up. But the beast has been slain.
so Nessia grabs onto it with her tentacles and starts biting it, chewing her way through around it by its head, and then the lights sort of go out in the centipede's eyes and it collapses. And as it collapses, Nessia gets squished under it some. She takes some damage, but she does manage to sort of slime her way free after taking the damage. Her way out.
It's just a
First,
segment
course
you have to get out from underneath. It's the same size as Nessia, but she can shove it off, get out.
And she lets forth this sort of triumphant chiming noise.
Yeah, Dietrich's going to go ahead,
Victory.
climb right back up, sees the
Like-
centipede. Go ahead.
I
Go
do
ahead.
need to actually put Nessia's wound on her, so she has 11 wound right now.
Even with
Is-
that, I feel like that fight went incredibly well.
Yes.
I was like, okay, Dietrich's gonna die. Dead. He's
He
done.
climbed out, Nessia went down, and Nessia just proceeded to high AC, not get hit.
That was great.
Yeah, as soon as Dietrich climbs up and he sees the thing now lying there dead on the ground, he's going to let out a victorious, just it's kind of like a hobgoblin howl that just kind of fills the chasm.
And Rhea looks back at Creston and Varys and is like, "All right, Nessia and Dietrich, and I, well, we took care of it. It is gone, and now we can keep going.
It just Preston just throws up his arms. He's like, "Bless ye, Caden."
So here's the question: do I give the experience to everyone, or do I just give it to these two?
I wouldn't be mad.
I think everybody gets the experience. We were all there. They didn't, like, Creston literally couldn't do much other than ready to shoot it, 'cause he was so hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Kristen down there anyways.
All of you should go click on your class levels on your character sheet and adjust your experience to 2000. Current experience. Cap to. I don't know what the cap would be. I think
So, with the
it's
4
5.
of us,
Your cap should be
It's fi-
5,000, and your current should be.
Is the XP we're gonna get now going to factor in the mites we killed at the end of last session too, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Haven't
Awesome.
done it yet because you guys aren't going to level up
Okay.
from this.
Yeah.
Though I believe the centipede is a pretty juicy fight by itself. I think it's as good as the war room. Yeah, the war room's tougher.
and
Still, it was a good. Those were some fights.
if it's okay with you, Jacob, I would like to go ahead and try to see if I can take part of it as a trophy.
You need to get down there, and
Yes.
I think now would be the time you realize that you have another problem behind you.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on. Why are you targeting Dietrich like this?
Well, hey, Dietrich actually hasn't taken any damage. Dietrich is at full health.
Almost full
Behind
health.
you,
that's
now that you've
why.
had time to like look around, you see that there's half a dozen mites, and they're all like awkwardly like looking over you, like caught in the act, and they're all holding daggers, and you see a kobold on the ground holding on to like multiple bleeding wounds.
Oh no! Well,
Dietrich turns around, sees all the mites. He's just like, shit.
Imagine if all the senators got caught stabbing Caesar. That's what we just. They're all just like,
oh no! It's Milmec. Oh, Micmac.
Wait,
Micmac.
no,
Great name.
McMahon, no.
if it was
Maybe
Napnik,
we
that
can
would have
save
been so
Micmac.
sad.
So,
All right. Well, Nessia will be trying to climb up to help you, Dietrich. Do not worry, she's coming.
so we're going to follow continue with the same order or re-roll.
We didn't stop initiative.
Okay.
We're just still in initiative. Okay.
We'd be moving on. You know what? No, I'll give you guys new initiative. Give me new initiative, everyone.
Okay.
It's technically the same piece, but
Nice.
It's higher than a 2, but that doesn't do much.
it puts you above
Okay.
one of the mites.
Okay. So.
True.
Yeah.
2 cavaliers.
Oh god.
I'm in a.
Yeah,
game
you get
with
that, John?
Cavalier.
No, I don't, but
Oh, dang it.
Hmm.
It's from, not Mountain Blade, god damn. Nintendo series all the fucking time, but I can't remember.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's from Fire Emblem. They always have a unit that's 2 cavaliers that are normally like brothers or lovers, something like that.
Oh.
And they're like one of, if not the worst units. Nice, we got initiative. Start at the top of it. With that guy. Skylar!
Yeah, calls back to Varys. There's more mites. Points.
What?
Go on. Varys will actually move up for mites.
Coward.
Yeah, Varys had full HP. It was just like hiding in the back corner.
Yeah, what the fuck, you bitch?
That is the farthest forward he could get.
But he does have visibility of them from there.
You could be one space over if you did diagonals right.
Yeah, but I don't need to be, I don't think. Not for like a force missile. I can see him from here.
I'll say you can't see all of them, though. There's a hill going up
Okay.
with Dietrich at the bottom. I think you could, like, the front half.
So like 3, 4, 6, and maybe 5.
3, 6, and 4. I think that's being generous.
Okay. Well, I will force missile 4 then.
Pew.
I think the only person who can see all of them is.
Well, I mean, at least it's not a centipede this time.
No, but this has 6 times as many dice.
Yeah, but if they crit, they only do 2 damage at most.
Varys, you targeted yourself too. You did damage to yourself and the mite.
Well, that's unfortunate. Thank you.
Fire!
So yeah, missile goes firing the long distance across and hits the mite and sends him flying backwards.
Stab the shit out of Mick.
Oh. We
Got
want
the
to
one.
save Micmac.
Got the one right. Rhea, glad
Rhea's
you're not over there
gonna
with a cone of fire.
What?
I said, too bad you're not over there with a cone of fire. Jump
Rhea's
across.
gonna
Do it. I think it's
Rhea,
like literally impossible for you.
Rhea's gonna throw a acid splash at Mite 3. That was Nessia targeting it. Let's fix that.
Hey, John, can you fix your XP like I asked earlier?
Oh, sorry. What? What's the XP?
You need to have your current XP set to 2,000 and total set to 5.
Okay.
Right.
Nita is
Other way
2,000 and current is 5. Got it.
So
You need
is
a-
Dietrich providing cover
No.
due to the height difference?
Hold on one second. You need to flip it. You've set it the opposite. Other way around.
Oh, so 2,000 XP with a needed a 5?
Yeah.
5,000.
Oh, 5,000. Okay.
You had it set 5,000, 2,000. It should be 2,000, 5,000.
Okay, yeah. Sorry for that.
All good. Who you shooting? I think
Mite 3? I was asking if Dietrich provides cover due to the height difference or not.
so.
Okay.
Been lazy hills, but the exception of the part where there was a bunch of fucking stairs in this.
Okay. Alright, Rhea's gonna try to acid splash him.
Nice.
Rhea casts acid splash a lot. Right. Hey!
Nice.
Nice.
2 down. Gonna climb
Rhea.
down now.
Rhea points at the mite, gestures, this time without the distraction of a giant centipede tail slamming up right next to her, and a glob of acid shoots forward and strikes the mite. Mite sort of shudders as acid burns him, and then Rhea will climb down.
Want to do an accelerated?
No.
Why not?
Because if Rhea doesn't accelerate it, she could actually fall.
Oh, she can't. Really, no one can. C5.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Penalty
But you
in
mean
this
even if she-
case is a lesser chance of actually starting.
Okay, she'll try then. Just is. She has a -7.
Could make it halfway down.
She did it.
Okay. 10 feet down.
All right, that is it for Rhea's turn. I will pass on.
Dietrich,
Alright, so
do something good.
Dietrich's gonna yell out over his shoulder.
We got more of them. And they got a prisoner too.
Remember, neither of
And-
those guys that have been hit are dead. They're just
Yeah.
grab
And
that vial.
actually,
Oh yeah, Dietrich has the alchemist fire.
This is exactly a perfect time. He's going to fire alchemist. He's going to throw his alchemist fire at Might 6.
Please don't hit the cobalt though.
Oh, you can't. It's only within 5-foot increments,
Okay, good.
and that's why aiming at 6, he can get 3, 4, and 5.
Wait, why don't you?
3, 4,
Oh, yeah,
5, and
never
1.
mind, that's a better choice.
And one.
And-
One
and
is
one,
within 5
yes.
feet.
So
Well, that would be a
first-
great moment for the alchemist fire.
That might actually be in the weapons.
It might be. Let me. No, I have it in my inventory. It's not giving me a weapon, sadly.
This has
Looks like
been awesome. This session has been awesome.
It has been packed with combat.
It's been I was just saying it's been a really cool session. We've had some epic adventures with the Might Dungeon.
I think I
Sorry.
found an alchemist fire that'll actually give you it.
Okay.
No, never mind. That's a siege weapon alchemist fire.
Oh god.
It does
That's what
pop
you
up
need.
on your sheet though.
Oh, that's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna use. In shackles. Siege weapon alchemist fire.
Fuck ships. I don't need them. Burn them. No one
a
survives
range.
the wormwood.
Okay, so in order for this to happen, Dietrich's actually going to need to get within 10 feet because that's his range increment.
What's? I don't remember how the alchemist fire works.
I got it set. I got the item looking at right now. It's got an it's a touch attack with a range of 10. It does D6 on a direct hit and 1 damage for every creature within 5
Okay,
feet.
let's
of
just
the
do one
weapon.
step at a time. Just roll a regular. Just roll an attack. You don't need a target. I'll look at the might's touch. Just roll me an attack for ranged.
Alrighty. Should I get within 10 feet of the intended target first?
You would provoke from the might.
That's just a range increment. If I wanted to fire
You
for
could-
farther, I don't know if I can.
You can
you can
throw it
just
from
throw-
farther. It's just a -2 penalty for every band you're out of. So you take a -2 from.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and fire for alchemist. It might 6. Missed.
You need to re-roll. He has cover. You're shooting through someone.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, let me go ahead and put the cover modifier in there. There we go.
And remember, well, that doesn't matter because you just told it.
-2. There we go.
Okay, that hits.
Now it's 1
Rayo
d6 of
winces.
fire damage.
Just
Rhea
roll the
winces as
d6.
she sees fire.
I'm
And
sorry,
this will
what?
be for might 6.
Alrighty. Should I just go ahead and roll a 1d6 to see what it does?
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. He's critical.
And
And
then
now his
everybody around him takes 1 point of fire damage.
Don't
from
they
the
need to
slash.
reflex?
All right, yeah, they.
No, it's
think
just a straight 1 point. They have to roll a reflex save to extinguish the flames, or else take an additional point.
Oh.
They can roll on the ground to get a +2 on the save. So yeah, everybody else takes just 1 point.
That's crazy that they don't get reflex when you do for an alchemist fire.
But yet you do, but they do for an alchemist bomb.
Also, I like that center mic also was set on fire too.
Yeah,
But Rhea
Motherfucker, I
can't
didn't-
see it because Rhea is 10 feet down. Rhea is thankfully spared the sight of things burning.
so yeah, Dietrich sees the group ganging on his little kobold. At first, he goes to draw his bow, but then he remembers he's got a flask of alchemist fire sitting in his satchel, so he pops it out and throws it. Lands on Mike 6, catching him on fire, and the resulting explosion burns Mike 3 and 4 to the point that they're no longer conscious.
And then Might 6 is critical, and Might 5 is
Yeah,
moderate.
Mike 6 is just sitting there, just completely burning.
You have a bandolier?
No, I don't.
Then your turn's over.
Yep. I was just about to end it.
Over here in the torture room.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as he's throwing the alchemist fire, he also yells out,
Get away from him.
or no, him, but it.
Get away from it.
Hmm. Okay. I think the Might closest to the explosion that hasn't been hit is gonna go towards you. He's gonna try and stab you. Nice. About what I expected. And he's gonna continue dying.
Actually, if Mike 1 was directly adjacent to Mike 6, which was my target, he would have taken that 1 point.
Might 2 is gonna come after you too. Bleeding. 5's gonna come over here and throw a dart at you. One they have a feat for. Yep. I've been using the scroll reel a lot more for modifiers now that I know it exists.
Oh yeah, it's so nice to just be able to scroll it.
Dietrich is suddenly very popular.
Chucks a dart at you. This is the first dart thrown that we've actually seen hit. Nessia.
Nessia is going to climb. Climb, Nessia, climb.
Accelerated or non?
Nessia is going to accelerate it.
Okay. Give it to me. Okay,
Right.
that's halfway.
Nice.
She's gonna accelerate it again.
One more.
Hey,
Nice.
she did it!
Nessia
Barely.
is right there.
Nessia has come to help. Triumphant chiming sound.
Welcome
Right.
to the party.
And
Play
that will
the
be it for
sacred
Nessia.
sound.
Okay, so gonna go. So 5, 10, 20.
Oh, hey, you could try to
What?
shoot one of them.
Yeah, I'm shooting. Okay, this probably gives that my
Minus 10 on your 2 hits.
What?
Shooting into melee, shooting through someone, and cover. Partial from the wall.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
Minus 10.
I have a
Unless
lot of arrows.
you shoot at the guy north, and then it's only a minus 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you shoot
Well-
might 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's that? Partial cover, and
No partial cover. Just shooting
Oh.
through an ally, or shooting through
Hit, hit.
someone and firing into melee. I'm
okay.
sure you
And-
don't have the. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I already
minus 8.
adjusted it to.
Um,
yeah,
you-
I already adjusted -8.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's good. Call it that.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Oh shit!
Oh, you
Aw,
didn't crit,
dang.
but you hit.
Well,
Because
yeah.
of damage. Statistically speaking, it's
Okay, here goes one of my 80 arrows. Yeah.
oh yeah, they have damage resistance.
Wow.
Yeah, damage. Yeah, DR.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
That's okay, man.
Still,
I
with the
just
D8,
rolled-
you could overcome it, so it was worth a shot.
Yeah, so Kristen just runs up, sees that Diedrich is currently getting swarmed, pulls out an arrow and drops and knocks it in like a dropping motion and fires. It does hit him. It just kind of bounces off the like tough skin of the mites.
I hit it at the same time he hit it. It's my 6's turn.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. That was me. My 6 is gonna throw a dart. Dietrich. Tank. Dart. End turn. Now. Varus.
Okay. One force missile left. Who's the lucky recipient?
Plenty of good options here. Might 5 would be the easy to kill. But Might 6. Another good option. You could potentially kill a full health Might. Would make room for Rhea to climb up.
Let's go for Might 6. That's the one that the others at least have a harder time getting at.
True. Now it's throwing darts. How annoying.
I know, right?
Man, we need an exterminator.
So yeah, so many mites. Oh man, nice
Yeah.
hit.
Gone.
Blam! The missile catches it and it sends it tumbling backwards and falling in the mud.
I will say, Varus has had an astounding amount of like longevity to his ability to blast as a wizard, which has been really, really cool.
Really helpful, especially in this fight. The perfect one for you to join in, Skylar. Great way to show off your use.
Anyway,
You have
Anyways,
done
that's-
great.
I started blasting.
All right,
means
Ray
what's
is gonna
hit
try an
perfectly.
accelerated climb again.
Okay.
Yeah, try to get down. That skill check on.
Nice.
Hey,
Ooh.
she did it.
Gonna try and get up?
She'll try. I don't know. Not sure she'll succeed. Bye.
You got time to fail.
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, she made it.
Bare minimum needed.
Wow. That's
Rhea
awesome.
over here climbing. I
And
swear to
this is-
God,
this-
like, climbing isn't something you, like, regularly do in Pathfinder unless you're looking for it. It just happens to be that, like, a lot of games I'm in recently have needed it.
Yeah, but okay. Part of the thing is, and this isn't like actually the reason, but I'm just saying that part of the reason she's so bad at climbing stuff is that her hands are all messed up and they hurt, and using them like this hurts.
True.
You know, so for her, this is a very painful process climbing. She's gritting her teeth and bearing it as she climbed down, and she's working to climb back up to go help her friends. I will pass the on to Dietrich.
Nice. Now that he's starting to get swarmed around, he's going to definitely draw out his. He's definitely going to drop his longbow, pull out his great axe, and great axe. Wow,
Great axe.
He's gonna pull
I'm
out a
gonna
hand-
smash you, mates.
He's gonna pull out a masterwork hand axe and just start chopping, starting with might 1.
Well, yeah, he got a masterwork one from Kressel.
Nice. Nice. So yeah,
I knew it was a good idea to give him one.
so yeah, he pulls out his hand axe. He still feeling the adrenaline from fighting a giant freaking centipede. He swings downward and just catches him in the neck, pulls his hand axe out, loud spurt, and his might just falls down.
Nice. Fight. Fight. Oh. Aha.
Micmac.
Do you think Micmac is a like cousin of Napnik or something?
They might be.
Honestly.
You see the kobold
love-
pick up one of the daggers from the mite next to it, and he coup de grace it. And you see the mite
Yes.
die.
Yes.
Micmac.
Yes, doing whatever it takes for survival.
And in Dragonic, you hear, "Blood for old Sharptooth!"
Oh god, no.
The battle cry.
Ah!
That's great.
Screams in anger.
This mite is gonna stab Dietrich. Ended. Was not a 20, thank God. And it's gonna back up and realize that Micmac has a dagger. Guy's gonna throw a dart at Dietrich.
He's gonna provoke.
Do it.
He is.
Wait, not Rhea. I need to be Nessia. Here we go. I am so glad though that like Nessia is. I'm so glad I took the reach evolution because it has been so good for Nessia.
Oh.
Until it was destroyed by the Covenant.
Ah!
Oh.
Got him. Burn, stupid humans.
Okay, so Nessia the thing reaches back with its dagger to throw. Nessia lashes out with the tentacles, wraps around the mite's arm, crushes the mite's arm, and drops the mite, and the mite just falls to the ground.
What happens when you start a battle with 2 HP?
Okay, you have to. Okay, you have to go after Mike 2.
Okay.
Gotta move up if you want
Mike
that
2 has
flanking
realized
bonus, though.
What?
Gotta move up if you want that flanking bonus.
Oh yeah, it's
True.
Nessia's turn. She will 5-foot
Yeah.
step. Now she's
Go.
now she's going to attack the mite. She's going to try to bite it.
Oh God.
Nice.
Well, she
Aw.
didn't crit this time. But
Hey, bud,
she's gonna deal no damage.
you need a reroll.
Oh.
You didn't give yourself flanking.
Oh,
Oh, because Mick Mac.
okay. Wait, sorry, I rolled damage by mistake. Please undo that. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Fired.
Oh shoot, I did that wrong. I have to roll. I had to put flanking back on. There we go. Now we're gonna
Oh
do
my
it right.
God, Steven.
Oh.
Okay, now we're gonna tentacle him. Ugh. Okay, well, she used all her good rolls on the ones where I wasn't doing it right. But that happens.
Preston. Could make the shot at minus 10.
Wait, add Mike 2?
10.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can shoot my 10. Just I have a really low chance of hitting him.
Looking for like a
Yep.
crit.
Do it,
But
Preston.
yeah,
Crit fishing is what they would call it.
I'm gonna try.
Far away as it could have been.
You ever seen someone get a -6 in their
Uh,
attack roll before?
But Mom, please don't be disappointed in me.
Disappointed face.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Gonna shoot him. Have you been firing too far away? Have you been cheating, Skylar?
What do you mean? Force missile will do 100, so
Okay. I
Yeah.
want to make sure.
They have a long range. Force
Yeah.
missile is great.
yeah, force missile's absurd range. So, but yeah, now I don't have anything that'll hit at this range. So, no, I'm just.
Are you out of
passing this
force
turn.
missile?
I'm out of force missile. I finally ran out.
What about
Don't you have acid splash?
I do, but it's 30, and I don't have anything in 30, even if I
True.
move forward.
You don't have
So-
I thought you had fucking I thought you
Okay.
had magic missile on your list.
I took it off and replaced it with ear piercing scream. I think at some point.
Yeah, I guess you don't have any direct hit spells. Well, that's rough.
Yeah.
Did you
so,
bring a
no,
crossbow with you?
I mean, I do have a light crossbow on me. I guess I could try.
You could pull that out and reload it.
I mean, okay, I'll do that.
Because it's dumb to walk around with a loaded crossbow.
It is.
Kind of like a loaded gun. At least guns have
I was
safety.
waiting for it to come out.
To be fair, there are like you could see if you're going into a place you know there's enemies, you would have it loaded when you were walking around. But yeah, most of
When
the
you're
time, probably
carrying
not.
it, yes. But not just like, I got it on my back loaded.
Yeah, you like lean backwards and like it goes off and it shoots you in the back of the head and you just die.
Gone.
Just for
Okay.
show.
Well, that was a cool turn.
Freya will try to climb.
Aim!
She will try to accelerated climb again.
No mas. Well, it was gonna
She will
happen
not
eventually,
succeed.
right?
Yep. She will try again though.
They're accelerated?
Yep.
Okay. Give it to me.
Oh, Rhea is
Wow.
just not moving.
Rough.
Huh. Rhea has gotten stuck. She's doing her best, but she is not making any progress.
All right, so
Maybe you weren't paying attention to which loops Beatrix was avoiding because there was a giant centipede.
Yeah, so she like got a couple of bad loops in a row.
Dietrich will would take my whole movement, but I could get within melee range of it.
You can get up there and attack him.
Fuck, if you're okay with him hitting you, it's hella easy. Hold on. Can you? 10 to the left.
Yeah.
And then the first diagonal is another 5, so it would be 10 with difficult terrain.
20. And then a double diagonal, which is... Unless you
doesn't
go
need to-
through Nessia for 5. And then over for 15. And then diagonal, that's still 35.
He doesn't need to move 35. He just needs to get to where Might 3 is to attack Might 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
So he could just move 1 left and then the diagonal one.
That's the plan. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Go ahead, move up to there, and as he's looking at Micmac, I'm going to go for a swipe at him.
Like, I know he's not, but I feel like you look at Micmac and he's definitely rocking like a guitar solo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rocker boy, fucking Cobalt just.
I'm a lava, not a fighter.
No. That gives me an awesome idea for a character, a kobold bard.
No, Cobalt Scald.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking running it in, like playing, like goddamn, like shipping up to Boston or something.
I gotta be a barbarian.
Yep, Barbarian Kobold.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay, we took him out. We saved Micmac.
So yeah, downward strike on the head, almost kind of embeds itself an inch or two into its skull, and just kind of pulls out and throws Mike to the ground.
And as soon as you finish the last one, the Micmac heavy breathing like slows down, and it's still heavy, but not as heavy as it was now that all these dead. He says, "Yeah, I promise many treasures. This is all in common. If you help me finish my quest, there's a holy statue my tribe wants. The nasty blue mites took them."
Dietrich's going to respond in Draconic. He's going to say,
We know Vartuk sent us.
I didn't hear the name you used.
Vartuk, isn't that his name?
Who are you referencing?
The kobold shaman. It was Vartuk, right?
No. Close, but no.
Tartuk.
Tartuk. Okay. I thought there was a V in there, but yeah, Dietrich would definitely use the right name. I thought there was V.
Sure? Gotta make sure.
Yeah, he would say,
Tartuk sent us.
Tartuk. Fun name. You hear him squeal in delight. And in common, he says, which he's obviously more fluent in because he doesn't sound like an idiot. You speak the true tongue. If Tartuk sent you here, then you must be worthy of our. And then he kind of just gestures to himself, kind of awkwardly. He's like, "Follow me. I know where they're storing the statue." He starts
Hold on
walking
a
back the
moment, we
direction you guys came from.
Really?
Yeah.
Ray,
He-
can Ray
as-
finish climbing up?
Yeah.
As
Yeah, you
as
can
he's
just climb
walking
up.
away, Dietrich would look at him and pull out the ivory statue and be like,
This the one?
My God. Found it. Artuk must have sent you. You can see the belief in his eyes now.
Ray is gonna ask. Ray is gonna pipe up. Do you know what's farther down this tunnel?
What are you asking this in?
Draconic?
Okay. Which tunnel are you pointing at?
The, the one that he's in, I guess. Or is this just a room?
The room he's in.
Oh.
Known as the Chamber of Torment.
"Do we know what's that blue line though?"
The
That's a
blue
line up. That's another way out of here.
Oh.
Can I come
Okay.
join them?
Yeah. It'll take you time, but you can.
Yeah, I'll just put Crescent on the other side for now.
And I assume you're
Ray-
gonna kill
Ray
all
will,
these guys.
Yeah, as we're waiting for the others to join us, Dietrich's definitely going to go hacking.
Ray points at the way up.
Yeah, Micmac will help you. And then Micmac says that he got thrown down here, but you can climb up there, and it leads to a split that you can get to the top where the Sycamore base starts. You go up that
Oh.
way.
Okay, so that might be that's the way back out. Ray will say, I think that's the way. That's the drop that we could have gone down before. Before we chose to go left instead of right. I think this is the quickest way out, is to go back up. Dietrich
I
can
agree.
climb and leave the rope. We can all climb out and we can return back to friends with the statue.
Before we do head out, though, Dietrich is going to give a quick scan of the room, see if there's anything of interest.
Yeah, perception checks. Only thing noteworthy here that I haven't already brought up is that there were a bunch of sharp sticks that Micmac was being stabbed with before you guys showed up, and he's probably like broken them at this point, like in half. Just gone up to him and like used his knee to snap them all in half. Just hear him yelling
very
out.
fair.
Knights will rue the day they beat Micmac. Snap, snap.
Man, he's gonna love the trail of bodies we left.
I think we
definitely
effectively.
took out a lot of mice.
Yeah,
Think
I think
we-
we made the mice go extinct at this point.
I think we killed them all. The entire tribe.
What if there's another room and you don't go?
I mean,
How will you ever know?
Well, I think that we're try to go up and see what we find. Back up. Or were you
Okay.
saying that like that one down in the chasm was another way? Was another way up? Was
No.
there another path up in the chasm? Okay.
No, you can just go up from the chasm. Possible to get up from the chasm.
Okay.
I just have arrows associated with places you can go down.
Okay.
That aren't
Reyes,
like immediately apparent.
Well, Dietrich, if you want to help us out with the rope again, we always appreciate it.
I'm on it.
So here's the thing with this is both ways up are hard. This one just might be harder. Both ways up you get to a place that you can't climb without having something you've tied up there. You guys haven't. You'll need to jump or get thrown up. You technically could climb up from like opposite sides from either one. And if you were to climb up on like not appropriate sides, it would be better to do from the room you guys are in. It's higher up, but you wouldn't need to start very far away. It wouldn't be a long climb on the ceiling. It would be a short climb with more vertical, danger. But it would be simpler.
Dietrich is pretty good at climbing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Based on distance, I'm gonna say this is like 20 feet.
Okay.
Give me your climb checks.
I'm just gonna since I can safely deduce we're not in any immediate danger.
There's no reason to accelerate. Just go normal.
She's just gonna go on a regular climb.
Okay, give me climb checks. I mean, okay. Made it up 5 feet.
And then climb number 2.
Made it up halfway.
Number 3.
You see him free climbing. Don't make any progress.
All right. Next one. Okay.
Okay, you're almost there. One more. Would be round 3 effectively. That's enough for you to get up.
All right. And with that, Dietrich's gonna lower down his rope. Let her.
I don't think you are.
Oh.
I'm gonna move you to the top right.
Oh no. Oh no.
To a new room.
Oh shit. Rather small room.
Oh, hold on. This is interesting. What are you doing to me, game? Oh, nothing. That... Really? They don't have a predetermined spot? They're just like, here, Jacob, put them in here somewhere. Okay, that's fair. I had an idea of where they would be, so... It should have... Oh, hold on. I think I see what I'm doing wrong. Alright, guys, I got... Be our last encounter for the session. Yep. That's exactly what it was.
Oh.
Love, I'm not a fighter.
I mean, just looking at the time, we started a little early, so you could go trick or treating with your kids a little early. Do you want to do that encounter, or do you want to head out?
They haven't hit me up yet, which means they're still in Crescent City, which is like 30 minutes away.
Okay.
I guess, like, so it's fine. We can do this. I mean, you see the encounter right now, Will. It's not that big of an encounter.
No.
It's 2 mites. I have a feeling you guys can take care of it. So I'll do that, throw your guys' XP together, and then see how close you guys are to level 3.
This has been a it's been a quite combat heavy, but I think we've done some good role playing in the combat too. Like there's been some great flavor descriptions.
I
Very much
agree.
so.
Yeah, you climb up, and there's like 2 mites that were just completely oblivious to the fact that you were climbing.
Much like we are with centipedes.
Oh god, the centipede.
That could have been so bad.
Yeah.
That's like a fight that has the potential to end a game. To be fair, I thought that was gonna happen on session 2 with the fucking Thorn River.
Yeah, they were some
gave us a
tough
hard
bandits.
time. Gressel gave us a pretty hard time.
And now you guys...
And the fact that she was actually spec'd right as a boss, too.
Wait, that was session 3.
I don't think it was. The session 1 was like a bunch of socializing at the beginning, and then session 2 you went to Thorn River.
No, session 1 we fought. Session 1 ended on us fighting the bandits, the first group of bandits, the ones
Did it?
attacking Oleg's. Yeah. Session 2 we spent a while mucking around trying to find out what we could from the bandits, and then negotiating with Oleg not to kill the bandits for a couple of days, and then we ended session 2 after we encountered the kobolds at the radishes.
No. Session 2, if I remember correctly, we encountered the kobolds, went back to camp, and then we went back out to find the Thorn River camp, and we ended the session with the encounter with a wild dog, with a stray dog. Remember?
I remember ending
Rhea
the session
waking
like
Dietrich
that.
up
I
in the
don't.
middle
I
of the
don't
night?
know. I don't think it matters too much.
No,
I just know that we.
New initiative, please.
Okay.
certainly.
And you guys, everyone downstairs can move up some more. Micmec's gonna be up next though, because he wants to stay next to the statue.
Initiatives. Where's the way to climb? Where should the climbing be?
Like, if you're just gonna free climb, it should be as far left as can.
Okay, because Nessia has to free climb. She doesn't have another way to do it.
Gotta get her some arms, man.
Oh god, that's terrifying to see.
Well, they'll just be different types of tentacles.
Nice. He rolled one higher initiative than previous.
Yeah, but I like imagining Nessia with anchor arms.
Oh.
Just big ass beefy arms.
I'm just saying, Nessia when she gets the sort of arm evolution thing, it's going to just be her prehensile tentacles.
I'm
They're
not,
good
Look,
for that kind of thing.
No. Look, I just wanted her to have arms and have like the Pillarman theme play in the background.
Hey, Varys, climbing up. Hear the sounds of like hobgoblin and a couple mites fighting. Grunts and growls and yells.
but first you just hear,
Hello there.
You have the low ground. You don't get to say that.
General Kenobi.
Yeah, shouldn't you be saying General Kenobi when they say hello there?
I surprised them, so I'd be the one saying hello there.
No. They were waiting for you the whole time.
Okay.
I mean, there's no rope and he's not great at climbing. I think he's just gonna hang out.
Kingtooth is gonna try and throw a dart at you. He's not a lover, he's a fighter.
They just hit my AC.
For max damage.
Okay.
Then he's gonna
Still good.
back up towards the exit. I'm not letting you out. Mac hears it and he's going. That statue is not getting long. Do you have climb? Doesn't.
Oh boy.
Care.
Micmac is going for it.
Can't even start. Again. God damn it. You see him? He's like clawing against the wall trying to get up. Used to caves, not mud huts.
Ray is going to cast Rejuvenate Eidolon on Nessia.
Dun 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 dun. Also, generic kobold.
Yeah.
That looks pretty badass, not gonna lie.
That's a
Hell
pretty
yeah.
badass generic kobold.
The makeshift dragon chest plate.
That is going to be it for Rhea.
That's a wolf spider skeleton.
Oh, is it?
I'm not gonna tell you if that's true or not. Wolf spiders might be a thing.
we had the great discussion between Kristen and Rhea about wolf spiders.
It might be.
Well, following the typical thing, drawing his hand axe and coming in for another, for this time for an uppercut swing on Urch.
Are you sure? Like he's not going to be like a melee build or something?
He's not actually. Boom.
Nice.
Boom. Just
Down.
It's instantaneously just carves through the chest, breaking several ribs, like
Can I get
slicing
a-
several ribs along the way.
Can I get a reflex save from Rhea and Nessia?
Sure. Trying to find it. Reflex save. Okay.
The mite Urch falls down and hits me.
Micmac's having a bad day. Well, no,
Poor
actually, he's having a
guy.
good day. He got we saved him. He was probably gonna be
Wait,
killed
is he?
otherwise.
Wait, isn't he at 1 HP?
Yeah.
Well,
It wasn't that bad.
oh, okay. It just
That was
So at
just for
least-
fun.
yeah.
Okay.
It just
That would have
hit his
been
snout.
fucked.
Yeah, it just kind of smacked his snout. Anyways,
Maybe if someone had rolled like a fucking 1. But I
Anyways,
didn't plan on hurting anyone. I just wanted something fun to happen.
Okay.
Preston!
I'm going to cross. The rope is there, right?
Nope.
No,
No.
he hasn't had the chance to set the rope up.
Okay, I'll just I'll just chill. I'll give Dietrich moral support.
What you guys need to do is tie a rope to him and have him climb across the ship from now on.
No, oh my god, we are not doing Mission Impossible.
Nessia is going to attempt to accelerated climb.
You remember when I said holding a rope from the bottom might help? Just saying. Came back a session later.
Nope.
No
Nessia's
progress.
not gonna make any progress. She's gonna try again.
we really need like anchors or something, so one of us doesn't have to hold it and we can just come back.
No progress.
No progress. Nessia tries. Her tentacles reach up and try. She's trying, but she can't get a good tentacle hold.
I get the weird feeling y'all don't trust Dietrich to handle a couple of
Oh,
little mites.
Nessia's just going up to try to help. Nessia's the other one who can climb, so she's
No,
trying to get up there as fast as she can.
Yeah, I mean, no, I do trust Dietrich. That's kind of why I'm giving you moral support.
Imagine if this had been a level 1 fight. If you had
plus-
gone through this with level 1.
Oh God, we would have been so dead.
Yeah, Varus is chilling out.
Yay, just me and Varus high-fiving.
Dinge 2 does just see a hobgoblin with just twirling his axe around, looking at him menacingly.
Gonna hold his
Oh.
ground though. Micmac's gonna get up. Gonna do it, watch. Damn it!
Micmac.
Oh! Having a hard time.
Just this kobold and
Frustrated.
this jellyfish flailing at a wall.
He's trying to climb on. He's trying to use Nessia as a platform. If I get on top of this thing, I can jump a little bit higher.
All right. Rhea is going to wait. 'Cause Rhea can't do much for this, so yeah. But Rhea will call up. Got this, Dietrich. Believe in
Since,
you.
since
And
this
do
guy
it.
wants, since this guy's so inclined to fight in a ranged duel, let's see how he handles someone who knows how to just do just that. So he's going to drop his hand axe, pull out his longbow, and take a shot with deadly aim. Oh.
Nice!
Oh,
Oh, yes!
yes! Oh, this is insult to injury right
For
here.
kill.
Oh,
Just status.
Off goes his head.
he just the arrow just catches the poor thing like right in the center of the nose, caving the nose completely in as it's now just as the sharpened end of the arrow is now just sitting out the back of the head.
You
It
just went through his brain.
It went
He is
completely
dead.
through. And with that, Dietrich kind of just gives a victorious huff as he puts everything away and lowers the rope for everyone.
Right. Good
Nice.
work, team.
Everyone gets up top. You guys can get out of the dungeon. You have finished your business here at the old Sycamore. Let's see how much XP you got from the whole Sycamore dungeon put together. What do you guys think? Your guess.
Not enough for level 3.
That's a poor guess.
The
I'm gonna guess we got about 2,500 ish.
Anyone else?
each, I'm going to guess 1,500.
A lot more.
$2,800
Total or a piece?
a piece.
Oh yeah, mine was a piece too.
Okay.
500.
Total of 1,000 apiece.
Oh,
I was
okay,
close.
that was a lot less than we thought, but hey.
Hey,
That's 4,000 experience.
Yeah.
Well, we're now 3/5 of a way of actually getting to fucking level 3.
Yeah, well, hey, that was a good session. That was fun. These were some good
It
fun
was.
sessions.
It was. Sad that I almost died though.
Hey, at least but at least you didn't. And I like the fact that Nessia just went toe to toe with a huge centipede.
Right? That was awesome.
There was
Just-
definitely
Yay,
those.
the dream team.
Oh, you need to get your artist to make an artwork of a little blue jellyfish
Monster fighting a centipede.
just sitting there, tentacles out, spider style, while a giant towering centipede just stares down with his big red eyes.
This kind
that
of
was
seems
fun.
like something you would see like Tsunade and what's his face? What's the snake? Orochimaru.
Yeah.
Like some of those two would fight with. Giant ass centipede.
Yeah, it's fucking. That's anime as shit.
Squid thingy. Love it.
Thank you guys for the really fun session, and thanks for running it,
Yeah,
Jacob.
Yeah, that was lots of
thank
fun,
you,
guys.
guys.